This episode of the Esoteric Order of Roleplayers is brought to you by the generosity of our backers on Patreon. Go to patreon.com/esotericrp to find out how you can become a backer too. Remember to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to keep up with all the latest news, and join our Discord community to chat with players and fellow listeners. The Esoteric Order broadcasts from Santa Fe, New Mexico. We recognize these episodes are produced on the traditional territory of the Tewa-speaking Pueblo peoples, and we acknowledge their community, their ancestors, their elders both past and present, and future generations.
Let's fucking go! Kick ass! Go! 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 Let's go! Go!
The Esoteric Order of Roleplayers present The Reclaimed Perimeter, a Cyberpunk Red campaign, with David Larkins as the Game Master.
Go! Go! Go!
So we're back. It's time to play some Cyberpunk, and
some of us are here to play Cyberpunk.
That's true. We're down to 3 players again.
Okay.
Yes.
I thought, wait, what did I do? Like, what? I didn't think I was checked out. I thought I was
Oh my god. Yeah.
Some of you are here for a card reading, and I will.
Some of us are here.
Some of us are here to play. Some of us are here to talk about social justice and shit, not get into the game. Gosh, Santiago.
Oh, it's also true. Guilty as charged.
Guilty.
But yes, we are here to play Cyberpunk. Some of us. Shimp is absent due to other things, but he will return. He should return, hopefully.
Hopefully he's not just like ghosting us. That would be embarrassing.
I think he might be ghosting us slightly, which is okay. I mean, it's okay. It's fine. We can handle it. We're adults. But I think he had some other obligations. But
yes.
Yeah, we expect for him to return next week.
Mm-hmm.
Hale and hearty and ready to play.
But in the meantime, we left off with the We left off with the group standing outside not exactly outside, but standing within sight of the Danger Girl offices, amongst other things. And
Danger Girl. Okay, so can we describe this again? We're in the city.
Anyways, yes, Danger Girl. Des is asking about Danger Girl. What's going on with Danger Girl? What's up with that?
Ooh.
There's so many things going on with Danger Girl.
Danger Girl's a firm of some kind, isn't it, Rainey?
Yeah, like you can be part of their super elite mystery solving crew.
What?
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
Why do you know about Danger Girl? Like, Dooley knows about this?
I may have gotten fished for checking them out. I'm just saying. But we also know that the person who runs Danger Girl may have at some time had the last name Arasaka and may have had some sort of high society socialite relationship with one Pepita. So things are very complicated right now.
That's amazing.
Sorry. That's where I saw it.
Oh, I see. Okay. This is the first time hearing of it, so big shock.
I mean, it was my first time too, but I had to look it up. Like, is this normal? Are you there, God? It's me, Santiago.
What is Danger Girl? So like, this is a firm. It's like another. Is it almost like another nomad group?
They're like private investigators for hire and such.
Okay.
Who stole the jewels and whatnot.
Oh, I see. Jewelry stealing.
High society investigations delight.
Doing cartwheels through laser matrices. And
yeah. In skin tight black cat suits and stuff.
Right.
Right. Yeah, with that sexy booty dip Catherine Zeta-Jones thing. Gotta have that move.
Right.
Yeah, I
I'm
think
also
they train you in
yeah.
that before you're allowed to go out and do any jobs. So.
Yeah.
The booty dip.
Booty dip.
Cool. So this is a sign that is in the city that that Skoden and Dooley see, correct?
That is correct. It's floating above this rather tall Art Deco style skyscraper over on number 31, I believe, on the map. There, is that it? Yes,
Right.
31.
Yeah.
There it is. But of course, you are a couple blocks away, having escaped out one of the side exits from the Night Marriott.
Yeah.
Yes, the Night Marriott Hotel. Yeah, the Knigget Marriott Hotel. After having caused a fair amount of commotion. And in fact, even now, there's a gun battle in the main parking lot between hotel security and the bozos.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's the chaos I welcome, and I completely endorse.
Yes.
The population of clowns was too high.
It was way too high. So yeah,
They needed to cull the clown population. Is that
Yeah.
Oh, it needs to be exterminated and extinct.
cool?
There's nothing, that's it. Period. I'm not all about that, but clown genocide, I am for.
Clown genocide.
Real.
Clownocide.
That is some hate for that particular aesthetic.
Strong language.
Very strong language. I stand by what I said.
Gotta
right.
respect that.
Yeah.
So yes. So basically, we are. I mean, I don't know. I'm in Skoden's brain, so I'm not sure what's happening. Are y'all standing outside, or what's going on?
Yeah, we're in the alley, having just popped out of the side hatch with the oils and perfumes and incense.
Yeah.
And we're about to get into Cholo to make our escape, and we see that it's like so it's not like a bat signal type of thing. It's more like a holographic sign. I imagine kind of rotating over their place of business.
Slowly rotating. Yep. Also, just a quick lexical note. If Google Translate is accurate here, the Latin word for jester, buffoon, or clown is scurra. So I suppose it would be scurricide if you were advocating for the elimination of all clowns.
Yeah, I mean that. Even Desiree believes in the elimination of clowns, but
Scurricide.
people who are straight up clowns, and
Like
you know who you
actual
are.
genetic clown.
No, people who act like goddamn clowns. You know who you are.
Oh, but who's to say? Who's to be the
Me.
judge and jury of that?
That's me.
Oh, okay.
That would be me, Your Honor.
Yeah, no, I mean, whatever. I'm just rambling at this point. So, but I think that's an interesting thing. Scurricide. Well, what's the fear of clowns then? Is it scurrophobia?
Must be scurrophobia, yeah.
Must be. I don't. All right, don't
I
make
don't
me
know.
look
Is
this up.
phobia Greek?
That's true. Wouldn't you go? You'd go with the Greek word for clown.
So you go with the Greek, right?
Yeah.
Make it up.
Okay, that is
maybe.
called.
I don't know.
It's
dude.
called coulrophobia.
Oh yeah, I knew that.
Coul or calrophobia.
Coulrophobia, yeah.
Coulrophobia. So COULRO phobia.
Yep. Okay.
Anyway.
Yes.
All right.
All right.
Oh.
Although, yes.
Story candle is lit. Sorry, I just had a fun factoid to share, but I'm not going to do it now.
All right.
Okay.
Okie dokie. Yes, apparently because there's no ancient Greek word for clown, it derives from the Greek word for one who goes on stilts. So there you go.
That's a reach. I'm okay with people in stilts.
So you hear that? You hear that?
Like
Ancient Greece did not have clowns. So if you ever build a time machine, you know where to go.
I'm not one of those people who's truly afraid of clowns. I just don't like bozos, and I don't like them multiplying at a rapid rate. That's not acceptable.
Oh,
So I'm
don't beat them
glad-
after midnight. Then that's the main thing.
I'm glad
All
that
right.
the cop, the hotel security, is killing them. That's all.
All right, so you can hear the popping, you hear the jiffy popping over in the parking lot. So what do you want to do? Where are you going? What's your MO?
Yeah. Well, what are we gonna do, Uli? Dooley?
Well, it is daytime. And I know we
Yes.
have a nap, but this is not our normal operating hours or location.
Right.
Right.
So there is that. But, I mean, this Danger Girl office is quite close to a place where we have a job to do. So we could double scope. Just saying.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
we
let's go
have to
check
get
out the-
equipment over to the rock, right?
Yeah.
The rock. The rock.
Rock. Welcome to
Yes.
the Rock. Yes.
The rock.
The only Sean Connery you're going to get in this campaign.
Damn it!
Aw,
It's all gone. It just went. It faded
That was
away
it.
as quickly as it
Jim
started.
missed it.
I know. She did miss it.
wanted to hear the bit about losers always whine about their best.
Well, you're not gonna.
Dang it.
Maybe when we get over there and all of the computers are set to that voice. So
Ooh,
Oh, there you go.
I could do that. I could maybe make that happen.
Oh no. Uh-oh.
So
yeah.
So I feel a little bit confused by this Danger Girl thing. I had zero knowledge about this. I didn't know it was something that we were looking for. I didn't know it was something we are exposed to. So
'cause
I'm
old
I
oblivious.
share all the information. It is true.
Exactly. Old Maverick over here playing cards close to the vest.
Big shock.
I just gave you a name to search and it upset you.
It did. Yes, it did. And that name was Machiko Sanderson / Arasaka.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And so yes. So what do y'all want to do? So we have a job to do.
Yeah, so we do have, as soon as possible, we have to get this heavy equipment over to the rock. So we could do a drive-by of that area, not literally, but just driving.
Yeah.
Head down 16, and see what there is to see. I'm still not sure that, well, I wasn't before that Danger Girl really was anywhere on the map for us. But now that you have this personal potential connection, it might end up becoming more on my radar for sure, since I can finish submitting this application to become a Danger Girl. So I'll have to consider that. But yeah, I think it's worth checking out. We can check out the building and then also check out the coast and see what our options might be.
Okay.
Into it. Let's go.
I like that idea.
Okay. Very well. So you just want to kind of scope it from the car, though, right?
Yeah, it's just we're cruising.
All right. All right. So yeah, very good. You cruise on over. I mean, it's pretty close by, and up close, the building looks every bit as neat and polished as it looked from a distance. Obviously it's not an original Art Deco style building, but Art Deco building, but it is in the style. Looks well maintained, very, very chic. No visible security, but it definitely exudes a sense of being quite secure.
What color is the
And
building?
It's like a seafoam green
Wow.
paint job.
Certainly
Mhm.
stands out.
Yes. Oh yes.
And it looks very tidy. Like it's painted regularly. Like
Oh yeah.
repainted.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Like one of those old, Miami beachfront Art Deco buildings
Got
that
it.
they tore down.
Got it. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Cool.
And then out beyond, let's see here. Yeah, pretty much right beyond that is some docks and other kind of shorefront operations. And then beyond that, out in the haze of the morning, you see the great jagged edifice of Morro Rock, with its many tall construction cranes sprouting up out of it, and a lot of busy activity out there. As you know, they're building a mass driver on the rock as we speak, which is what you have to deliver. You have to deliver some heavy construction equipment to help facilitate that. So,
Okay.
there you go.
All right.
So if you,
I know we
go
have,
ahead.
like the Savage Docks, which is not docks like ship docks, but is there also a Savage Docks that are docks where we could rent a boat?
So, wait,
Good
wasn't there something?
question. That's a legit question. That's legit.
It's legit.
Spell it out. Spell it.
So there is no Savage Docks, unfortunately. However, you do know of a ship and equipment rental service in this area called Doc Martens, spelled DOCK. Yeah. So yeah, you could pop in there and make some arrangements.
Yeah, I would definitely like to see what they have that may work for us as far as getting some equipment across. I know what I've been told is a skilled pilot of boats, but we'll see.
All right.
Actually better at air vehicles, but
I'm not renting you a plane to take heavy machinery to the rock.
no,
It's
it
not
could be one of
happening.
those, dual rotor, choppers, but the lifts the heavy equipment.
Chopper.
Get to the chopper.
You can get
Yeah.
to the chopper.
Yeah.
Maybe it's cheaper. We don't know.
We
What
can-
might be all they have.
It's fine. Whatever you need.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Cool. So yeah, you're, I don't think that even needs a roll really. I mean, it's, pretty easy to pop in and, just talk to the guy at the counter about what they've got and, get a little brochure or whatever, take with you. But yeah, they definitely have some heavier duty cargo ships. No problem.
All right.
All right, that sounds good. And then I'll have to get pricing on that at some point, make sure it lines up with all that. But at least we have the info so we can start making plans. Still leery of anything that might be. I know the danger level that I requested, and it does feel weird to try to do such a danger level with a medic. But we'll see how it goes. Okay, but cool. Have the info. Need to figure out what all we're taking over and where our best point of entry might be and all that stuff. So cool. But in the meantime, Miracle Worker, how would you feel about me trying to get an in at Miss Sanderson / Arasaka's little outfit?
Oh, I can attempt to, if we're close by, I can attempt to go in there and see if I can find anything for sure. So I think would the agent pick up the location, right? Like we're near the Danger Girl headquarters or whatever.
Yeah, you have to be kind of right up against the building, more or less. It has to be within 6 yards.
So we're not within 6 yards.
No, not at the moment.
Okay.
Take a walk though.
Yeah. Right. So thank you. I'm getting there. So Miracle Worker chimes in to Skoden and says, daily walks are an important part of your everyday fitness and wellness. Let's take a walk.
All right. I would think back instead, because I'm starting to get the hang of this, I think. The more I lean into it, I would think back. I could not agree more. Let's be on our way. And then out loud to Dooley, I would say, we should check out the building more closely. I'm going to park, and we should walk up nearby. A Miracle Worker has suggested this may be a good idea.
Alright, I'm into it. I have a pending application there anyway, so I'll just look conspicuous, be seen by some cameras.
Yes.
When did Dooley apply to this?
I haven't
Herb,
submitted it yet, but I have it filled out.
I'm like, there's all this like backstory that I'm like, what is happening? That rarely happens to me.
Our
so.
secret messaging.
Oh, you mean emails?
No, chat, you know.
Oh, okay. Oh, sorry.
During the last session, you know. I can multitask.
Really? Amazing.
Yeah.
Okay.
What we do in the shadows? An electronic email. What did he say? An electronic mail.
An electronic mail.
Camille. Oh man. Okay. So let's go this way. So I'm kind of like hoping to sort of push the route. And if the route is veering away from that building, am I able to kind of redirect somehow, like physically?
I feel like you could pre-map one on the agent, like with
right.
little
I feel
Okay.
like you should roll to see if you can control more parts of his body. Cause
That's what I want to know.
Make
Yeah,
you-
that's.
I
that's
know
too.
you kind of stopped with his
That
head.
too.
I've got this whole map of his neurological system you can be rampaging through here. So
There
Okay,
is
so-
that. Oh, that could be interesting. Yeah, let's check that out.
Okay, so I'm going to so the Miracle Worker program, I think I can roll to get more access to Skoden. If that's okay, if that's amenable.
right.
I
are
mean,
you
I
gonna
would
ask
say-
his permission.
I would say in terms of player consent, that's
yes,
okay.
yes, of course.
Because game wise, it's going to be a little like, how are you going to know that? Like,
Right.
And she's
Yeah.
I know. She's like, I know. See, this is where we can get creative. Permission to access other systems in order to optimize your walk. Yes or no?
Like you have yes, no. There's
Yeah.
no like little eye in a circle or anything.
No,
to
there's no
click on,
information.
like,
No information is needed.
like, what do
Sorry.
you mean? Huh. I think I would think about that for a minute. Like,
These optimizations could be stretches or arm movements or, stretches or arm movements.
well, what could that hurt? mentally tap yes.
Okay.
Yes,
All
if
right.
that's how it works. Or if there's the AR thing with the big yes and no buttons.
Yeah,
Right.
there's yes and no buttons. Yeah. Does Dooley see that?
Of course they do. It's ridiculous, as always. No, I'm limbering up myself because I'm getting ready to find a conspicuous camera. I have my skills ready to go. I'm gonna put on my routine. It's gonna be good.
Ooh.
As soon as
I'm
I reach
intrigued.
out and tap that AR button, I'm going to say, "Don't look at me, Dooley. I can feel your look. Don't
I'm
look at me
looking
like
at
that.
you. You're weird. What are you doing?
We've been over this. You know what's happening. Get on board already."
All right. So can I roll interface?
Okay, so I'm trying to remember. How far did you penetrate? You got to his eyes, obviously.
Eyes,
Yeah.
brain. That
You
was
got,
it.
you got surface thoughts and okay, yeah. So you didn't even get to his mouth.
Nope.
All right, so he is voluntarily taking down his passwords, presumably.
All right.
So then, yes, you just need to roll interface to take control of his mouth control node, if you will.
Oh dear. Oh.
Uh-huh.
Why do I want that? Do I have to work my way down?
Path you have to
Yeah.
pass through, yeah.
Oh,
Got
that's
it.
weird. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
I was
you have
wondering
to
about
get to
that
that
too.
station
'Cause
before
I'm
you
like-
can go to the next.
We were talking about arms, but mouth is next from
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so that beats the difficulty value of 10, so you now have control of his mouth. So you can make him say things, you can speak through him like an oracle, all kinds of stuff. So congrats on that.
Okay.
That is so cool.
I'm scared. That's a big responsibility.
Great. Oh, that's gonna be awesome. Sorry, I got
So-
high hopes.
No, don't worry. We'll get there. We'll get there. So
Okay, and so now I want you to do a Pathfinder action just to get a map of what lies beyond his mouth.
okay.
So it's a very inner space.
Uh-huh. Let me just look here.
Okay. I think you had a program that helps you with Pathfinder. If I
I
remember
do.
correctly. Yeah.
It's in my gear, so I'm just looking at this really quickly.
Sure.
Yeah, see ya, which is increases
yeah.
all Pathfinder checks you make +2 as long as the program remains rezzed. Which I think the
Okay.
program is rezzed. So
It is rezzed unless otherwise stated. Yeah. Yeah.
unrezzed. Okay, so
Exactly.
+2 to that is
Ugh.
8. 8.
Great. Okay, so on that, I'm going to say that you can determine that there is what's called a branch in the net architecture. This means that it's technically on the same level, but you either go left or right. And as you might surmise, there's a left arm control node and a right arm control node.
All right. I'm going to go left.
Take the left arm. Okay. All right. Go ahead and make a control action for that. Difficulty
Okay.
8. Hey, there you go.
I made it with the 12.
All right. So you can now manipulate his left arm
Okay.
as you wish.
All right. And then can I check for the right?
Sure thing.
Okay. Made it with a 13.
All right, great. So you can control both his arms, just not at the same time.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So it takes separate net actions to control arms.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And
So-
if you want to do another Pathfinder roll, I mean, we might as well map out the whole architecture here, right?
So like since I'm like, because before I think it was difficult, like I was running up into different obstacles.
Uh-huh.
So now with these successes, I'm just viewing it as me kind of feeling out what else is here.
Right.
what
You were a
else?
bit preoccupied with other things.
Yeah, there were other things going on. So let me keep going. That is a 7, or I'm still pathfinding, right? So 9.
Yeah,
Yeah, 9.
Okay. All right. So you can see that beyond this, there on the next level, there's a password that he's taken down. So then beyond that, it branches again, and much like with the arms, you have a left leg control node and a right leg control node.
Okay. Let's see.
Do you want to try and take those over?
Yep.
All right.
10. So that's 12.
For the control,
Oh
you're
no,
not.
10. Sorry, yeah, 10.
That's fine. I think that's enough. Let me just double check. Yes. Okay. So that was the left leg or the right leg?
Left leg.
Okay. Go for the right leg.
And
Here.
yeah, not good. That's
Okay.
a 5 or
A
3,
3.
I guess.
Yeah. All right. No luck now. You can always try later. But let's just do one more Pathfinder roll here.
Okay.
So you got
I
both
don't
his
wanna
arms,
find out
one
he
leg.
secretly has a pleasure implant when you're
I know.
his dingus or whatever.
Exactly. I know. That's
You've
what
got
I'm
Mr.
curious.
Stud.
That's what I'm curious about. Another
Oh, what the
fail.
hell?
Another
Oh my
fail.
God. Jesus.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say for the record, I hate Roll20. I hate the dice mechanic. I
Agreed.
hate the algorithm. I
Yeah.
know I've said it many times, and so
Yeah.
y'all have heard me complain. I'm complaining one more time. This is friggin' rigged. I'm just saying, it's obnoxious. It's not set
Careful
up.
how you use that word.
Oh, sorry.
But yeah, rolling 2 1s in a row. Goodness gracious.
It happens sometimes, though.
Yeah,
It's rare.
It certainly
It just
does.
happens more on Roll20. That's all.
All right. Well, so you were mostly concerned about where he's walking, so I think you should do another control roll for the right leg. Let's
You
just
think?
just try and get that dialed in. There you
All right,
go.
That's a 10.
All right, so you've got all 4 limbs. You can make one more pathfinding roll if you want, if you're curious, or not.
I am very curious.
Okay, go for it.
Yeah. Unlock my Lady Quaker X9000 or whatever.
Lady Quaker.
I would say just I don't know. We could figure out a different name for that, but yeah.
Yeah, because
15.
that just makes me think of like a sex toy for like really religious people.
Yeah.
The Lady Quaker. All right. Vibrator for Amish people. I know Amish
Yeah,
and
it's
Quakers
like the
aren't the same,
Quaker
but-
Oats, man.
Yeah. Oh my God. No wonder he's smiling. All right. So. All right. A 13.
15.
A 15. That's excellent. All
Because
right.
of the pathfinding, yeah.
So you can see most of the rest of his net architecture. So the next node is his central nervous system.
Ooh. Bring it on, baby.
And then beyond that,
Because I want to feel things.
That's true. Whatever lies beyond that, it's hard to say because it's like basically all you can see is this gigantic Kraken-esque squid, you know,
What?
rising up out of like some misty waters. Mm-hmm.
Release the Kraken?
Mm-hmm.
What's the Kraken?
I don't know.
Sati.
Ooh.
He's had procedures he's not even aware of, so you cannot trust him to know.
Oh yeah, there we go.
All right. So you want to get that central nervous system too?
Yes. So, yeah, I want to release the Kraken. Like, I want to have access to be feeling things. This is becoming very just driven. I'm just driven to now that I'm gaining access to these things, I'm realizing what I'm able to access and what I could do in this body, which is exciting to me. So,
Okay.
yeah. So I'm just going to keep going.
All right. This is going to be a lot harder than taking over limbs. I'm just telling you.
That's fine.
All right. Make a control roll, please.
Okay. That is an 11.
Not good enough. All right.
Why do you sound happy about that? Like, what?
I just putting a little, little pin on it there. So
like a sports announcement. No, they don't.
Oh, it's so good. All right. So so as you are traipsing over every corner of his disgusting physiology,
Hey, that's easy for you to say. We're talking about. Yeah, sorry, go on.
the two meaty people are walking down the street, right? Towards
And I'm feeling the walking, right? Like I'm feeling.
You're aware. You're aware of the motion of the limbs, yes,
And the arms.
Yeah. You're still not
limbs.
feeling any sensations, unfortunately, but
I can feel there's momentum.
you can tell there is momentum. Yes, indeed.
It's like I know. It's like when you pick up your phone and it reacts to your movement, as opposed to I'm not assuming my phone is having a feeling when I pick it up and it wakes up.
Right.
I feel so guilty
That was
about
delicious.
that. I
Yeah.
was like, bleh. like, I was asleep.
Yeah, it's like my
Why
cell
do you
phone's having
disturb
little
me?
dreamy dreams.
Mhm.
All right, so I'm feeling that, but I didn't access the central nervous system, but I know it's there,
Right.
and it's a Kraken.
Yes.
So I need to get.
The Kraken is beyond the central nervous system, so you could still access the Kraken, or not the Kraken. You can still access the central nervous system, but beyond that is this mysterious Kraken.
So I'm not able to access it. That was what my last roll was. Like I can't access the central nervous system yet.
You can always try again.
At some other point.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm feeling the movement. We're moving forward, but I can control the limbs, correct? I'm not going to feel what they're doing, but
If you wanted to, yeah, you can control the limbs, the hands, the feet, the toes, the fingers.
So how close are we to this building?
Oh, it wasn't much of a walk, right? So you guys probably parked, and then you're like passing under the 16 and emerging, and yeah, this building's coming up towards you.
Oh, they're not up against it yet?
Not quite, no.
Okay, I'll wait for that then.
Okay. All right, so what's Dooley doing? Rainey, you said that you had some plans afoot.
I was doing my stretches on the way, but my goal is when we get there, because I know Miracle Worker does some mysterious computery thing. That's the extent that I understand it. But if I can see a conspicuous camera, I just figure that if I put on my little tryout show for the camera, maybe that's a good distraction for whatever is going on with Skoden and Miracle Worker. So
Yeah.
I have some plans for the use of some skills so I can show off, I'm going to do a little bit of contortionist stuff.
Okay.
Show off some athletics. I'm going to do a little conceal and reveal. And I'm going to end with a nice stealth exit to get their attention. That's my routine.
Just out on the sidewalk, knowing that you're being videoed.
Yeah.
All right.
It's performing for them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on,
And
man.
hopefully making one camera more interesting than the other camera.
Right.
Oh my god.
Uh-huh.
All right. So yeah, well, let's go ahead and get some rolls then.
Roll it up, girl.
These are simple difficulties, so just difficulty 9 for these.
Okay. So, all right. Let's see. First one. So, okay.
Yes!
What?
Yes,
Critical
yes,
success?
yes. Dude,
Critical
25?
success on contortionist?
25?
What does that look like? Yeah.
Is that 25?
25 against a 9. Yes, you succeeded by
Yes.
16.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
I
what does
think
that
like
look
my
like?
original goal is gonna be to do, because like I still have my sweet little wheelies on, is to do one of those cool like drag queen backbend things.
Yes.
But I think I just go into a full like contortion act, like through the other side of my legs, like patting the ground in front of me and stuff, and then come back out of it. I was like, oh, that went better than I thought. I haven't tried to do this in a while.
Oh my god.
So starting
I just feel so
strong.
loose after encountering those bozos. I'm so relaxed. Yeah.
I'm going through my worst skills first, so
Good.
I was surprised actually that turned out as well as it
That was
Maybe it
amazing.
will help gloss over any future failures.
Yeah. Well, what's next? Athletics, right?
Athletics is
So
next.
give yourself a +2 on that since you succeeded so well with
Okay.
your contortionist shtick.
That was
All right,
remarkable.
so 16 then.
Wow.
With my +2 to my
Not
athletics
bad.
check.
Not bad.
So
Good.
I'm gonna do a sweet like parkour style like backflip, like kick off the building sort of thing. With a nice little like at the end, just like a little flare, like cutesy thing.
Love it.
And then then I have to do my conceal reveal. So I'm gonna take something out of my bag. Ooh,
Yeah.
I'm gonna take Dracula out of my bag because he's nice and big. And then I'm gonna like make him disappear. Is my goal anyway. Otherwise,
Okay.
he'll just be cute and still there. So
Yeah.
Sure.
that's fine.
Sure.
Like
All
Blinky.
right. See how that goes.
17.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh
Holy
my god,
shit.
it's a 17.
Yeah.
You're on
So
fire.
I'm doing my thing. And then,
Damn.
like I said, I end it with a cool, like, stealth maneuver, so I just, like, fade out of the camera's view. Yep, that's an 18. So
Oh
I
my
complete
god.
my little display to hopefully distract the camera, and since I'm already kind of on their radar, I think maybe pique their interest a little bit more for when I do submit this application, because I want to get in good. I want to, like, make my way.
They'll be
into
like,
this thing.
hey, that's that crazy woman who was outside our offices earlier today. So just for the record, you rolled a 10, a 7, a 9, and a 9.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
roll 20 giveth, roll 20 taketh.
Well, okay, you know what?
To be fair, I just want to say for the record, in this world where everything listens all the time,
Yes.
I have never complained about Roll20. It'll be okay.
When roll 20 achieves sentience, Greenie will be okay.
Yeah,
Queen.
so- no,
Yeah.
I have just used all of my good rolls to do a dance routine in front of an office building. So I apologize in advance for when I fail something really important later.
It's all good.
Yeah, exactly.
It's all
There you go.
good. I was worth
Oh,
it.
speaking of all that, though, I just saw a headline just before I logged on that a drone, for the first time ever, independently targeted a human. So, hashtag Cyberpunk, hashtag Rise of the Machines. Yeah,
What? How do they know that?
because they didn't tell it to shoot, and it targeted someone and shot them anyway.
Did the person die?
I don't know. I just saw the
Rest in
headline.
peace.
I just saw the headline, but
You know,
yeah.
I have no problem with this. Keep it up, machines. I'm cool
Good
with
work,
it.
guys.
I'm all
Good
right.
work.
Good work. Good job.
Bring it on, AI.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm pleased for the love
Sooner
of
the
God.
better.
Something singularity. Make it happen. Make it work.
Please
Absolutely.
fix.
Please fix it.
Transhuman movements. Need a new
We
t-shirt.
broke. Please fix.
We broke. We broke it.
We
All
broke.
right. We broke.
Flagrant error.
Syntax error.
Completely
Uh,
broken.
All right.
All right.
So meanwhile, as this
Skoden, what's Skoden
bizarre street theater is playing out in front of the Danger Girl house, this like perfectly manicured, kind of like drive, with these really nice little deco flourishes and polished cement, walkways and whatnot.
Real cement.
Real
not fake
cement. Oh no, and like polished to a fine sheen. Not a trace of bubble gum to be seen anywhere.
Ooh.
Damn,
power washers extraordinaire.
Oh yes. Meanwhile, what's
No
Skoden
sex
doing?
wax like rubbed on the corners for the skateboarders and stuff.
That's right. That's right. None of that.
So meanwhile, what's Skoden up to? Or what is Miracle Worker telling Skoden to get up to?
I'm curious
Yeah.
what Skoden's doing first, and then I like to work with Skoden. But it depends on how close we are to the building, because I just had one small little detail to share. Like, how close are we to the building?
As close as you want to get. So what's Skoden doing?
Well, I feel like... Oh, sorry.
Well, it depends, like, on if Dooley would have told me, right? Like, all right, hang on, I'm going to do my thing. Because we were walking, and then I don't know if she just busted out into
I
her
think
thing
during my stretch
without
while you were being
preamble or anything.
brutally invaded, I was explaining to you how, like, I was going to put on a show for the camera so that you can let Miracle Worker do her thing.
Yeah. Okay, no, I would have been able to pay attention to that. All of that stuff I feel like happened behind the scenes.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
Oh, very
I'm
much
not
so.
aware.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
was
yeah.
not
Yeah.
Lost your
aware of
legs to
any
Miracle
of that.
Worker.
Oh, yeah.
Because there was I clicked yes, and then we started walking. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I thought maybe I was gonna do some like those like hand circle things or whatever, or like and then none of that went down. But like yet, I'm waiting for it. I don't know. And so as we got closer to the building, then you were like, so what I'm gonna do when we get there, blah blah, I'm gonna do a thing and stuff and whatever. I'm like, cool. And I was like, would it help if you like beat up a big like strapping dude and maybe like maybe I don't know, and, a little back and forth.
That's
like
kinky.
That. And then, but like I would I'd like pretend to mug you and you would like punch me out or something. I don't know. I'm just trying to help.
Trying to help any way I can. Yeah. Punch me in the face, please.
How the back and forth went. Like,
Right.
yeah, I'm like a 90-pound, like, adversary. You can't even barely lift your ferret. Like, you're not going to just let me have it. Like, it'll be fine. Like, I wouldn't be concerned. But, like I said, it's trying to help. So I feel like that was the conversation that was happening. While all of that routine was going down, I think maybe I was probably half watching that, half scoping out the Danger Girl building, giving it kind of the once over as far as what does it look like in terms of like casing the joint sort of perspective.
All right. So as I say, there's a large drive and then a walkway. This is very intentional. It's to set the building well back from the sidewalk so that if anyone wants to get within range of any of their nodes, they have to very visibly approach the building. So at the moment,
To get their what?
the nodes. Yeah.
What are those?
Like, they're access points for you.
The access points. Thank you.
Okay. Sorry.
That's the word. Access point.
Sorry.
In
Like,
range
I'm
of
like
the Wi-Fi.
lymph nodes? Like
Yeah.
the wiki.
Yep.
Wi-Fi. Wiki? Wi-Fi?
The Wi-Fi. The beefy.
The wifey nodes, the waifu nodes.
On
No.
this building, probably waifu nodes.
Yeah, definitely.
That's true, actually. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So I think that Skoden's hand inadvertently, without your permission, apologies. And again, consent from Santiago to do this.
I was gonna say I have consented to this. This is what I
Yeah.
signed up for.
Yeah.
We didn't even establish a safe word.
No, we didn't. We were thinking
So-
it was like, what was it going to be? We did establish
Oh,
one.
dang it! Yeah, I blurted one out, and now I don't remember.
Yeah,
So-
I forget either.
I don't know.
Maybe like Suspiria or something. I don't know. All right.
vitiligo. I don't know.
What did you say?
Vitiligo. That doesn't
That's
sound like
fine.
something
Oh, yeah.
you would say every day.
No,
in
you wouldn't.
comments, unless
No.
you're discussing that particular condition.
Skin condition, yes. So the left arm inadvertently just like starts feeling the stucco or the finish of the
Nice.
like moving your hand very slowly, like unbidden, like suddenly like your hand suddenly you realize you're feeling the wall, like the
Right.
stuff finish or the stucco of the building.
Yeah, to like where maybe I don't even notice I'm doing it
Yeah.
at first, you know,
Yeah.
and eventually you're like, huh, what? Oh.
Yeah.
And you
Like
notice
touching
you're
it,
gently
yeah.
stroking the building.
Yeah.
Oh, so gently caressing
Yes.
it.
So just to be clear, you have approached the building. You have come all the way up to the building. Is that the case?
That's what I'm curious about.
Yeah, or maybe the nearest edifice or wall or
Okay.
what have you, you know, and maybe not necessarily
We'll
that
say
building
edifice.
proper, but the
Correct.
nearest one.
Yes. Okay. So there are a couple like stanchions out front, you know, and we can say that that's where you're standing. And you know, it's a good 20 yards from the front of the building still, but you know, Dooley's kind of in between the stanchions for maximum like framing purposes, and you're just standing near one, and yeah, you're stroking the stucco of the stanchion.
Are
How's
there
that for
any-
alliteration?
Are there? That's pretty brilliant. Are
Thank
there
you.
any leaves or foliage or shrubs around this like landscaping?
You know, that's an excellent question. There are some low shrubs that have been planted.
Okay, so part of that is moving. Like, what kind of shrubs? Are they flowering? Are they just leafy? Are they what kind of?
They
What kind of
are
plant is it?
They are green, they are leafy, and they are plastic.
They're plastic.
Mm-hmm.
So suddenly, Skoden, your hands are pulling these things out of the planters, like whatever they are.
Okay. And just, am I doing the like Indiana Jones thing, like feeling them between my?
Yeah, if you want to.
Or-
Just
Yeah,
I say
just
you're just
pulling
pulling
them
them
out.
out, just pulling them out. Like this is unacceptable. Like this is you feel this this word of like plastic. Fuck this. This is an abomination.
I get behind that.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just picturing this whole
They're
scene.
strangely compatible. Like these strangely compatible little beings interacting with each other, which is funny to me. Yes. What was that thing?
I'm just picturing this whole scene, and it is completely ridiculous. It's like this person doing like interpretive dance in the main drive, as like this Viking is like pulling plastic shrubbery up out of planters. By the way, Des, if you want, you can also make another control roll on the central nervous system there.
Give it to me. No. 8.
Oh, tough to access.
We'll
Alright.
get there.
Yeah, we will.
Well, I'll be walking around just hugging everybody like I'm on E at a rave in no time. Just gonna, I feel like that's in the future. Like as soon as you can feel stuff again, it's just gonna be like
It's
ice
on.
cream. Oh my god! Have you tried this? You should try this.
Definitely.
All
All
right.
right. So pulling out the plastic shrubs.
Pulling up the plastic shrubs. Interesting. All right. So as Dooley recedes away, you know, from the view of the cameras, you actually see a couple of armed security emerging from the front door of the building.
And I need to get closer. Well, we need to get closer, I think.
Yeah.
If you want.
So, yeah. All right.
All right. So there's security coming out. Skoden's being weird instead of using my distraction to get to the building. Usual. So yeah, I'm going to run up to the security people. They're like, oh, did you see my tryout? Oh, I'm so happy you saw it. Like, run over.
Yes.
Nice.
Love it.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Oh my God. We're going to see what happens.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
That was actually a note I had to myself last week that I forgot about because it's been a week since. I've been a little remiss in handing out reputation points to people.
What are those? Remind me.
So,
Supposed to remind you. Shit.
a week ago. So we both.
Santi, you had one job. You had one
I had
job.
one job.
I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding.
Okay. Reputation.
Oh, here he goes.
Not everything on the street is determined with fists or guns. In a world where combat can end your life in a hot nanosecond, other methods have evolved to determine who is going to be the top dog in a conflict. One of these methods involves having a reputation. Reputation is a measure of things your character may do so well or so badly that they become well known for them. A reputation for something is always established by a character's actions and is then awarded by the GM. When your GM believes your character has done something worthy of gaining a reputation, they can assign them a reputation level from the table below. This is your character's reputation. While people may know of the other less impressive deeds your character has accomplished, a new deed's reputation will only replace the old one if the level is higher.
I probably won't remember that, so keep going.
Whenever your character encounters new people in new situations, their reputation may influence how those people react to them. When first meeting, characters roll 1d10. A character that rolls under the reputation level of the person they are meeting has heard of them. Sometimes this can be very good, other times very bad, blah, blah, blah. It can also be a disadvantage.
Right.
Whenever you do something extremely uncool...
Wait, what?
Show cowardice, desert or betray an ally, etc. The GM can still award you a reputation level for these actions. Reputation received from a negative event or action can replace reputation of a positive event or action. In that case, people are more likely to have heard about your uncool deeds rather than your impressive deeds.
Uncool?
However, this time they won't be impressed. If your rep is for cowardice or something just as bad, it will work against you.
Define uncool.
They gave 2 examples: show cowardice or desert or betray an ally.
Or
That seems legit uncool.
Those are
wearing
uncool
Mickey Mouse
things.
pants with big yellow buttons. And
Like
nothing
the
else.
whole... Oh, and nothing
Depending on the
else?
setting, I guess.
What are you, a
Like, that could actually
bozo?
be
What the hell's
super
going
cool.
on here?
Yeah, I guess Mickey Mouse in it is the opposite of Winnie the Pooh in it. So like,
Yeah,
you have
it is.
pants, but no top.
No
instead.
top.
Yeah.
No top, yeah.
Yeah, there's
So
2
more
types of
socially
people.
acceptable.
Yeah, are
Yeah.
you Winnie the Pooh or are you Mickey Mouse? What are you doing? Are you just wearing pants all the time or are you just wearing tops all the time? You decide.
Yeah, right.
What do you want to be? Do you want to be a Winnie
Well,
the Pooh in
the
a
more-
world full of Mickeys?
The more relevant question would be, what do you all think that you've done to merit a reputation?
I have waited for this day.
A more relevant question, I see. Yes, Skoden, what have you done?
Well, because I was like, I was intrigued by the reputation system like from the jump. So right from the first session, I was wanting to name the different things that like Skoden does. You know what I mean? So when he runs up and tackles the rival gang member, you know, and
Yeah.
ends up
Beating their face in, that's definitely something. Yeah.
beating
Yeah.
them to a homogeneous jelly. Like he's like this like maneuver in this context is called, you know, make an example. You know what I mean? And then later he had like another like kind of fight where he like body checked the guy hockey style into the booth and stuff like that. And saying this one is like send a message, you know, to where like people like know, you know, they have these. So I was thinking all that kind of stuff where it's like, those are
Like,
2
to
examples
your
that come to
character,
mind.
that those are different things, and to the rest
Yeah.
of us, it's just you running at people and mushing them. Like,
Yeah.
they're the
Right.
same move.
Yeah.
But it's almost like a you know, kung fu movie type of thing, you know what I mean? Twisting tiger, you know, exploding palm and all that kind of crap. It's like every move has like a name, you know, and you say it before you do it. That's like the mentality that he's having with that. But it's all geared towards like, you know, one or a small group, you know, taking on a larger group.
Yeah.
So you have this standoff sort of situation. Very what was dang it, Tombstone, you know, Kurt Russell and all that, where he's facing down a group of cowboys, you know what I mean? And it's like, yeah, they'll take me in a rush, but not before I make your head into a canoe. And his buddies are like, he's bluffing, and the guy with the good, no, he's not. Back up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you develop that kind of reputation of like, no, this dude is not playing. Like, you know, he knows his destiny is set. It's up to him to change his fate, you know, as he sees fit. And if that involves like tackling a dude off the edge of the top of a skyscraper, that's absolutely going to happen without any sort of like, you know, anything, if that's what his fate requires. And so, and so that's why, like, I think that's the sort of reputation that is established with that this, you know, that's a guy when he's like, you know what I mean? and has his name as well, you know, when he's like, all right, let's go then. It's not bravado or anything like that. It's very much
got it. So
Okay.
does that give him points? Does he get points for that?
I would say that so the thing with the reputation is it has to be tied into an action. So I would say that the most notable one probably still would be beating that person's head in with your bare hands. Because it was in the middle of a night market, a bunch of people saw it, word would have gotten out. So there's a little table here. Reputation 10 is you are known worldwide for that action. Reputation 1 Reputation 1 is anyone who was there at the time knows. I'm going to say by this point, since it's been a few days, I'm going to put it at Reputation 4. Stories are all over the local area.
Ooh.
So give yourself a reputation of 4.
That's
I don't know if the
cool.
sheet has a little entry to say what it's
Yeah.
for. You just want to remember it.
Yeah, it's just there, but it doesn't say what it is.
Okay. Well, you'll remember.
Yeah.
where
cool.
reputation, gotcha.
Yeah.
And you have a face down button right next to it.
Yeah.
This character sheet.
I've used face down.
You have to great
It's
effect.
awesome.
That might affect your reputation.
Indeed.
Carry that.
Now, Des, since
Hi.
your
Hello.
secret identity has been revealed, I'm going to tell you that at the moment you don't have a reputation because you are living inside someone else's body. However, if you can establish yourself as Pepita / you know, your whatever public persona may be, since you were on, you know, on the VidNet or what have you, and also featured in news articles and whatnot, that would actually be rep of 8. So it says your exploits regularly make the headlines and scream sheets.
Yes.
So there you go. So that's not in effect as of this moment, but perhaps sometime in the future.
I have a question. What
Yes.
about like reputation within your own group of friends or nomad or family? Like, does that count for anything?
Well, it does up to a certain point, and then it transcends that. So, like, for example, level 2 is stories have gotten around to immediate friends. Level 3, all your coworkers and casual acquaintances know. You know, so those would be like at the levels where the local nomads would know.
Yeah. Okay. Got it.
Would the miracle worker's reputation then at least be within the group of friends?
That's what I'm talking
Because
about.
She has a rep with us at this
Yeah.
point. To the
She has
point
a
where
rep
I
of 8.
whisper
Yes,
into
with-
Skoden's eyeball.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, the rep of 8 does apply to all the player characters at this point, since you all know what's
Okay.
going on.
But I
So-
can't
Okay.
apply it to anything just yet.
Not until you're able to more conclusively establish your identity, you know, somehow beyond just Skoden's noggin.
Man, you
Right.
know what I'm feeling coming on,
fight that Kraken.
like adjacent to that would, oh man, would be super cool. Of the like have kind of a ghost kind of moment, you know, like tell me something only they would know, like type
Right.
of trope
Yeah.
kind of
Yeah,
thing, and you
exactly.
establish your identity, and then,
Right.
you know,
Right.
and the
Yeah.
next thing you know, I'm like slow dancing with your high school sweetheart or whatever, except on this giant Viking body. I don't know, something like that would be really cool.
Yes, I agree.
Now for Wim, I think his reps. Prior to last session, I was thinking his rep could be based upon doing that combat drag of Bean, but now I'm wondering if it should be cyberjacking some dude's cyber arms. So
Especially like if he was
Yeah.
broadcasting that beyond
Yes.
just to us, because we know we got updates, but
so we'll have to ask when Schimpf is back next week whether he was posting those to his socials or not.
I have a feeling he will say, "Oh yeah."
Oh yeah. And then as for Dooley, what do you think, Rainey? What actions do you think might have netted Dooley some rep at this point?
Honestly, like the only things I would be known for at this point is because I have faced down a dude. I have faced down some clowns technically too.
Yes.
That's true.
Yeah.
But yeah, that I can talk my way through some business. I don't know that necessarily helps me, but it's the only thing I've been seen to do.
Okay.
I don't want to
this
discount
dance.
the clown one, I don't think. That one was pretty big.
Yeah.
You saved them from a fate worse than Skoden. AKA Skoden.
Right.
Saved
Eater
them for
of
me, so
clowns.
it was pretty awesome. Yeah,
But yeah, that's actually what reminded me about Reputations when I was editing that episode. I was like, oh, I should have used the face down mechanics. God damn it. So anyway.
I got lucky on my first face down. I don't think it would have gone that well this time.
Who's to
Yeah.
say?
Well, you never know. You never know. I mean,
Okay.
Roll20 likes you, so.
That's true.
Occasionally.
face them down
Yeah.
fine, if not the sword.
Right.
So I like that. I like that you have a rep for being able to talk your way out of sticky situations. And I'll say that we'll put it at a 3, which is all your coworkers and casual acquaintances know. So this is something that your friends, acquaintances, clients, everybody knows. Everybody knows Dooley can talk her way out of anything.
Right.
You could be caught with your hand in the cookie jar and end up implicating the person who caught
Oh,
you.
yes.
You know?
Oh, yes.
So-
Yes. Love it.
Okay, so that's rep. So on that note, Skoden, you wanted to approach these guys who are coming out.
Well, Dooley ran up.
I ran up.
Yeah.
I don't
I'm
know
sorry,
what
Skoden's
Skoden's up to yet.
That's right, Dooley. Oh, that's right.
Last
that's
we heard from me, I was still pulling plastic shrubbery.
Yeah,
Last-
Skoden was
right.
busy.
Last we heard,
Oh, yes.
and he was never seen
Plastic
again.
mulch. Some say he's still pulling plastic shrubs to this day.
All right, so this isn't really. So let's actually, let's just get a D10 roll for Dooley. See if you can roll under 3. See if these
What?
people recognize you.
Oh.
No,
No.
you are not recognized.
Dang
Okay.
it.
Rolling too high right now.
Yeah. All right. So anyway, you're approaching them, and what are you saying exactly?
Oh, did you see my tryout? I'm so excited you came out to say hello. I'm just trying to show off the goods, show you what I can do.
So these guys are wearing corporate jumpsuits, basically with little black berets. The black berets have enamel pins with the Danger Girl, and kitty design on them, and then the black jumpsuits have pink piping details.
Good.
And
Get one of those berets for the pin alone, man.
I know, right?
Great thing.
That is eerie because that is exactly what I was thinking. I want one of those pins.
Yeah, I think Artel Sorian should do some Danger Girl enamel pins, frankly.
Oh, they have it?
out there. I just did a search. I'm not seeing anything. So,
Ooh.
yeah, I think they're leaving money on the table. So,
You hear that? No.
yeah. Anyway, so they're pretty tough customers. You can see they've got their what is it, the threading right in their faces, and they've got cybernetic eyes, probably some subdermal stuff going on as well. And they're kind of looking at you, but they're mostly looking at Skoden. And so one of them, turns to you and says, "See with you."
Oh, Skoden, you piece of-
Miracle workers
should I
fault,
let
really.
you? Should I let you just take the fall and then grab your agent and let them beat you up while I run your phone to the building for miracle worker?
It'd be the first time I took a beating for a job. So.
And so I turn around. I know that the usual thing when we get in trouble is that Skoden is my bodyguard. And so I turn around and notice for the first time that Skoden is pulling out their plastic plants. And I'm like, oh no, I'm so sorry. My bodyguard, he has so many implants. It messes with his brain. He's not quite... then I run over and I'm like, stop it, like, just giving you little taps.
When you said arm exercises, I was expecting something with a little more resistance. These are coming out much too easily, perhaps in larger bunches. Like,
Skoden, what the fuck are you doing? You're getting all their attention. This is not the plan.
So for the first time, I'll look up and maybe see the armed security guards, and especially those pins. I like the idea of like maybe the ding, a little off one of those enameled pins on the beret and stuff like that. But, it catches the attention. So I don't think my brain probably would have, sent the signal to like stop what I'm doing, pulley, outy, shrubby wise, but I don't think that would have happened because the signal's hijacked on the way to the hardware. So I'm no longer paying attention to that. I'm kind of enthralled with these pins on their hats, but it might look as though I'm just like looking up and staring at them, maintaining eye contact while destroying their property. Right. This is probably what it looks like out from the outside looking in.
Love it.
All right, so one of them does a little earpiece gesture and it's like, speaking, subvocally into his little receiver. And
can I read his lips?
Oh yeah, hell yeah, you can.
Yay!
That's its
pretty sure
problem.
you
It's
can.
not my best roll of the day.
And you just have no luck with the lip reading. It's so sad. Yeah, no, I'm gonna say that you can't get every word, but you are pretty sure one of the words was drone. Since that's pretty clear. And then sure enough, like one of the top levels of the building, this rather large, like car-sized drone starts rising up into the air. And you can see the little like auto cannon hanging underneath, like a, it's hanging dong with its auto cannon. So
Nice. Too far up, I assume, to be accessible to Miracle Worker at this point.
Correct.
Or is it having to
Damn
go
it.
to range? Okay.
that is correct. It's not like heading towards you. It's just hovering in a
just
very
landing. Yeah.
kind of assertive manner. Like, come on, move on.
All right. So I will. Be so dumb. All right. I'm
Do it.
going to like
Please don't get
Do
a
the-
TPK outside the Danger Girl.
the flick
office.
gesture that sends my official like dually business card to nearby agents.
Yeah.
And so I flick that over to them and I'll be like, tell your boss, Miss Sanderson, all about me. My application will be in soon. And I like, try to wheelie backwards while pulling on Skoden.
Yeah.
See,
All
if
right.
she's controlling your arms, maybe you could get your legs to go.
I was gonna say I
Yeah.
have my legs under control here, so I feel like it ends up looking like you're pulling a baby away from like a candy display where they're still like doing out of the thing. while
I
I'm
love it.
walking
Love
away.
it.
all caked in. Actually, not really, because I feel like the soil would be fake too. It's like that mulch that's made out of like ground up old tires or something, but the future version of that. So it's
Yeah, for
pelletized
sure.
water bottles or whatever, something like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's just microplastics. Yay.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
that. Microplastics, TM.
All right. So, very good, very good. So, yes, you have transmitted your info. You'll be sending in your application. The drone continues to hover, but is not moving. Des, if you want to make another control roll for that central
Yes.
nervous system,
I
please feel
want
free
that
to do so.
nervous system, baby.
Hey, you
12.
got it. You got it.
Oh my god. Oh,
All right, so here's what you can do
Oh my
with the
God.
central nervous system. You can do,
Yes.
Yeah.
first of all, yes, you are immediately flooded with all this sensory input.
Ooh.
Suddenly you can smell, you can feel the breeze on Skoden's skin.
Oh my
You
God.
can, just feel everything, his feet and his boots, the whole 9 yards. I'm going to say that that's actually going to paralyze you for a little bit as you're
Yeah, I'm
getting
amazed.
used
I'm
to that.
amazed.
But once you recover, the central nervous system control node allows you to control all of his limbs simultaneously. So it's no longer QWOP. It is... it is instead, you know. Now, of course, you can still control individual limbs if that's what you want to do. You know, like you don't have to like constantly pilot everything. But yes, that's
got it.
That's what that is. That's what that does.
All right.
Nice.
Okay. So I'm just inundated with all of the stimulation suddenly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I can just feel everything. Okay.
Yeah, there's probably a lot to say just to be in a different, such a contrastingly different chassis. Like if you were a smaller stature, you know, person, like in a hover chair type of situation, or similar, a cyber chair.
Yeah.
And now you're in this like large, physically imposing, you know, like person. That just the contrast alone would probably be very striking.
Might need a makeover montage though, because not stylish.
Makeover. No. So I I love that idea. So I'm inundated with all this stimulation suddenly, and we're in Cholo now, right? We like ran to the car.
I assume so.
Right.
Yeah, that
so
would be the direction we're heading back to for sure.
So I'm feeling like the rush of like going, like escaping and like leaving that area to this other area. And this, okay, so
yeah, because you're feeling the adrenals too. Yeah. So that's a lot.
Just a bit of excitement, right? Okay, and so that's weird because that's. So I have to say that then there's like a flash also in Skoden's mind of again like the surgical lights, screams. Being in the body is like is bringing up all of these images of being forced down, like being bound, being forced and being like needles being pierced into my skin, stuff like that. Being prepped for surgery and being like in this kind of weird twilight sleep and not knowing what's going on.
Would I actually feel any of this? Like since the central nervous system conduit has been closed now, would I feel any of these memories, or would they seem that much more real or anything? Like
I'm hoping they would feel more real.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's kind of sympathetic for sure.
Like
so
almost as though like these are coming.
Yeah,
they're not like an AR like you're seeing on a television screen. Like you're remembering them as though it's like a memory.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, okay. It's less of a screen and more of a memory.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So that I don't think would have the same effect. Before I would, stop, close my eyes, hold my head, bend over, Now it's just like you have those memories unbidden and it changes your facial expression, but the emotional impact is like way more intense than the physical impact of the other kind.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Yeah, I would probably be looking very stern, a little disconcerted.
Troubled.
Yeah. Troubled. Very much so. There you go. At remembering this happening to me, quote unquote.
Nice. Okay.
I'm just there in the background like, oh, and then did you see that part where I did the thing and I bent over all the way? That was crazy, right? That was so good.
Very distracted. Still trying to be cool to my friend Dooley, but also just a little disturbed.
So these flashbacks are coming in, but Dooley's in like your frame of like your field of view, right? Like you're seeing her talk to you, like, "Hey, look at what I did! Wasn't that so awesome?" Like, right? Is that what's happening?
Yeah, I'm a good listener and a good friend. So as she talks to me, I like look over at her at appropriate times and make yes. Affirmative sounds.
Okay.
As I'm actively listening to her, but also being disturbed.
Yes. So I feel like
we've all been there.
I want to hug her.
Oh.
I mean, I feel like that sort of thing's within your purview at this point. And I can hug her, but you can hug her.
Right.
It's just she won't know that the hug's coming from you, not me, unless
Right, exactly. It's
we
awkward.
figure that out. Yeah, I
Yes.
gotta figure it out.
The movement is to move toward her and to pull her into your arms or our arms, you know.
Are you driving at this point, or is this?
No, I thought they
No,
were
we're still
running
heading
toward the
to
vehicle.
the car.
Okay,
We
all
haven't
right,
gotten
all right.
there yet. Yeah.
All right,
we're still
'cause
walking
I
towards the car.
I thought that might have been kind of funny. Skoden driving
That would
and
actually been
we're
awesome.
over.
Yeah. Dooley grabbing the wheel.
Right.
What the hell?
Fuck, man. All right, so that's fine. Yeah, so like since you have this control node, you will retain control of it unless otherwise acted upon by an outside force or otherwise jacked out. So yeah, you can, if you want to hug Dooley, you can hug Dooley.
Yes, I want to.
All right. So suddenly, Dooley, you are interrupted by Skoden giving you a big bear hug.
Okay. Like, so yeah, I mean, I accept it in a friendly manner, but I do berate Skoden the whole time about it. So it's like, you know, I hug him back and I'm like, Skoden, you need a personal care pack. You stink. You smell like cars and like you haven't bathed in 5 years. Like, let's go.
Gross.
Oh yeah, that's probably true.
Yeah.
Have you know I bathed a mere 18 months ago.
Oh my god.
No, that's not true.
I would feel that I feel gross. Like
Yeah,
we have different ideas of standards of cleanliness.
that's true.
That's
Skoden,
probably very
what's your
true.
cool rating?
My cool rating is so it's at 6, but I don't think I
What's your wardrobe and style?
Oh, my wardrobe
Is it
and
0?
style is 0.
Yeah, I thought so. Okay, carry on.
I didn't take any bonuses to that. I mean, you know, I don't think that necessarily means that I'm like, you know, dirty. But I'm definitely dusty, and there's definitely, you know, the rings of grease under my fingernails and stuff. You know, that's like,
Yeah.
and the fingerprints kind of outlined with that because it's like you can only scrub with lava soap so much. I mean, when you're constantly
Oh my
turning
god.
wrenches, you know what I mean? It's like eventually it just gets ground into that top layer of epidermis.
Right. True.
Yeah.
So, you know, no matter how, it's just what I do, you know. they call mechanics black thumbs for a reason.
Right. Right. All right. So so I'm just feeling very overwhelmed on multiple levels. And so are we at the car yet?
Sure.
I
Yeah.
think so. Yeah.
Okay. So where are we going?
We have to look into getting our job done. If we can get that job done, we can get paid. If we
Yeah.
can get paid,
So I mean, I guess we can head back to the camp for now. Along those lines, arrange to get our machinery in order. I can haggle a price for the boot,
Yep.
and then I can send my application off. Little.
Okay. Right.
Oh,
Submit
yeah.
the application. Yeah.
I said I would. So now I have
Yeah.
to.
Well, yeah, you're locked in now. Okay. So all that is easily handled. Are we still on Monday? I
Yeah, because it's Monday during the day.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Good for me for remembering. Okay, so you get all that submitted, and yeah, again, unless you, I forget, Rainey, did you have to make a roll to haggle? Was there a
Yeah. So I have
bargaining
my.
goal?
Yeah, it's part of my abilities. Okay. Haggle 25.
Yes.
Fuck.
Yes.
What the fuck?
Yes.
I'm outraged.
So it's part of my operator skill, which I just leveled up to 5 last time. It has like plus 700 things on
So
it. now.
good. So good. So good.
Nice.
But let's see. I have all the details about everything that one does. Let me get to that page. Yep. Okay. So yeah, it's cool plus trading skill plus operator rank plus 1d10.
Whoa, that's crazy. All right.
Yep.
So yeah, you score a killer deal on a nice small transport ship. You make the arrangements to get the machinery delivered to Doc Martens, and you even get a price break on that. Wow. And because you call in a favor from a friend with a couple panel trucks, Yep. And you basically just have to show up down at the dockside warehouse to receive the items, receive the cargo in person, and all that kind of stuff, and then supervise the loading and whatnot, and then you can be on your way.
Cool.
All right, so do we want to do that today during the day? Do we want to pick this up in the evening when you normally operate? Since you're our pilot, Skoden, what do you think?
You want to go boating at night?
And we got a boat, okay.
Yeah. We got all the equipment to the boat. We just need to get the boat to the rock.
Yes.
Yeah, we can do it at night, I think. That might
In
be,
the dusk, in the twilight.
Yes, in the friscolating to escalate.
The friscolating twilight, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, do it during a golden hour.
Mm-hmm.
We'll take it right over.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that will make great footage to attach to my application.
There you go.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
I like it.
Yeah, very Abed style documentary.
Okay, very good. So with that you head down to the docks to get your stuff in order.
So what's at these docks? Like, are they like embedded into cement, like piers, or is there sand? Is there like what is around that's natural?
There is nothing natural. These are big cement piers, very industrial. And of course, obviously, the smell of the ocean is heavy in this district, in this part of town. There's just a lot
smells.
of indeed, yeah.
Right.
But yeah, there's a lot of small transport ships. As we talked about a few episodes ago, the container ship era is only slowly coming back, and so it's mostly like smaller vessels pulled into these various piers and docks, and also some larger vessels have been converted into living quarters, for the sea nomads who ply the open ocean. And in fact, it is one such sea nomad family that runs Doc Martens, and is Dooley's point of contact. And so you are taken down to the warehouse, and codes are punched in. You're brought in, and basically, you're just transporting out some earth moving equipment and smaller cranes and various other crates that have parts and circuit boards and all kinds of other things that they need out there.
Do they have any like music playing in the background in the warehouse?
It's actually weirdly empty. It's kind of ghostly, really.
Okay.
I don't know, what would you call these guys? The stevedores or the dock workers will be showing up shortly with their forklifts and whatnot to start moving the stuff.
Perhaps with their giraffes.
With their giraffes, exactly. Yeah. Thank you. Yes, forklifts. Ah.
How dare you? First of all, how dare you?
That's right.
Oh my god.
So it's just up to Dooley to be inventorying and all that kind of stuff while Skoden, loiters about. So Dooley's doing the inventory, and
are there crates? Are there crates around? Like what is around? I feel like I just don't know where we are.
You're in a warehouse. Here, why don't I take you over to a map?
son of a bitch.
No, that's suspicious.
I was not
I don't
asking about that. I wasn't asking for a map. I was asking for you as a GM to evoke a mood.
No, maps happen when bad things happen. We don't need a map.
No, I need an actual description, GM.
Yeah, tell not show.
Yeah, that's
We don't
right.
wanna see
Hey,
it.
no, that's the opposite of what you're supposed to do. So yeah, there are lots of boxes, crates, you know, some pieces of machinery lying about for packing and crushing, and you know, there's a baler that you're not supposed to operate by yourself, and that kind of thing.
All right.
Oh,
So,
only
all right.
certified warehouse personnel
Yes.
and me, the district
Yeah.
manager,
No, no,
operate the base.
no.
Only
No.
warehouse personnel.
There's
All
one
right,
of those
so-
things hanging from the ceiling too that like moves around on two
Yeah.
like arms,
The old,
you know, like
the old block and tackle
a claw game.
situation.
Yeah, the claw game sort of thing to move stuff around. That looks like that's super cool. Come on.
All right, I'll show you in a moment here.
Oh, there's some stairs. and a
So
catwalk.
here is the entrance down here. This is like the
Oh,
rolling door.
okay. Well, I would be making my way towards the boat to start doing preliminary checks and, you know, the whole pilot checklist of system run throughs, etc. All that kind of, you know, nautical crap.
Yeah, you'd be
Swab the
just
poop
about
deck.
to like head out that way. Like,
Yeah.
well, I'm
So
counting the last of our whatnots.
Right.
Okay.
I wouldn't be
Which
that
pile
close
is
to the
our
entrance.
whatnots?
Yeah.
So that I can count the right one.
Let's. I mean, if you want, it can be the pile. This one here, you're kind of close to. You know. Yeah. there you
And
go.
maybe the exit to the actual docks where our boat is moored would be in, I don't know. There's a door here. But I don't know if there's another point of egress somewhere else. Not sure.
Yeah, it's basically these two doors. Yeah, and then as you can see, it just kind of keeps going into darkness, Raiders of the Lost Ark style.
Ooh, okay, cool. So I'd
So-
probably be
yeah.
here. Sorry.
Okay.
Got it. Yeah, so the water around the pier and everything, like, is it known to be just disgusting?
Oh yeah,
Like,
yeah, it's pretty nasty.
everyone knows it's bad. What is it? What's going on with it?
You know, the pilings are all like coated in green slime. You know, it's just you know, microbial blooms in the water. You know, so there are
There's a
no.
reputation of 9 for being
Yeah.
gross.
Yeah, hold on. Let me roll and see if you've heard of it. Yes, you have.
Oh,
Yes, you
it is a number one terrible. Worst,
Yeah,
You've
we've
definitely
all heard of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you definitely. Yeah, you hella heard of it.
There's a dead bishop in Lithuania who's heard of it.
All right, so okay, just wondering.
Uh-huh.
So I'm still just inundated with all of these like sensations,
Mm,
and
mhm.
I'm wondering like where am I? So the questions pop up again of like, who am I? Where am I?
So are you thinking this and I can hear you?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. And at this point, I feel like I know who you are, though. Like I know that now. I think.
Oh?
Right. Well, we figured that out, didn't we? Like we figured out that you're Pepita.
Does
in the
Skoden know that? Does
pictures, or
Skoden know
that's-
this?
That's what I'm asking. I don't know.
I don't know.
Like, you know, do I know this or not? And I can't remember if that was discussed and figured out with Dooley during that car ride home that one time or not. So
Mm-hmm.
do you guys remember that or not? Because I don't remember if I remember that.
I mean,
I'm somewhere
it
where I don't
was
know where I am.
talked about a little bit. I mean, I'd say it's kind of up to you. Like, if you think Skoden's putting that together, I mean, you're not dumb.
Mhm.
So, I mean, you're a dude. You know stuff.
And you have a pretty
I mean, you may
high-
not be aware of how significant Pepita is. I think that's probably fair.
Mm-hmm.
Well, actually, why don't we get a rep roll for Skoden?
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
Roll less than 8
Roll
to
it
see
up,
if you've
roll
heard
it
of
up.
this. personage.
So, gotcha. So I roll to see if I've heard of them.
Yep.
Gotcha. Okay.
Oh,
Have indeed.
Yeah. Oh, you watched the show. I forgot.
yeah.
Right.
I do. I have a little screen in
Yeah.
my cargo trailer that I watch, ratcheted. It's like chopped except for, building a car out of random parts.
Ratcheted.
Yeah. Sorry.
And there was also the
Your vehicle did not make the ratchet.
and saved by the Strachens.
That's right.
That's right. Yeah, that show too.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, okay. I would know who she is now. So I would try to reassure her. With the questions are who am I, where am I? Let's see. I would say, do I know her last name? Pepita. Her last name. What's her last name?
Her adopted name would be Pepita Strachan. So
That's it. Gotcha.
Yeah, Pepita Dirty Corpo.
To the best of my knowledge, you are Pepita Strachan. As far as where you are, that's a bit more philosophical. For right now, you live in my head.
you are the little person who lives in my head.
And the message comes back is, I'm infinite.
Indeed. Celestial beings are we, not this crude matter. To thump one swole peck.
I go further past than the deities that you have in your mind. I'm older than them.
Well, okay. He'll say conciliatorily. Can you adverb that? I don't even know.
I'm sure H.P. Lovecraft did at some point.
Yeah.
That's gonna improve everything. Like, yeah, all right. Like, all right then.
All right, let me. While that's going on, Dooley, why don't you give me a? Is it perception? Right. There's human perception, but then there's just regular perception.
Yeah. My
Yeah.
situational awareness.
Situational awareness. That's right.
It's only a 12. I'm busy counting right now.
Yeah.
You are. That's true.
I'm taking my job seriously because I need the money to get my reflex upgrade.
That's right. Uh-huh.
All right. Let's see. Let me just.
I'm thinking like someday I'll be able to dodge bullets. Not today.
Oh.
Okay.
Wow.
All right. So you're busy counting. Skoden is busy having a deep philosophical discussion with the intelligence that lives inside of his brain.
Must be
And
Tuesday.
it must be a Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
And so at that point, the big, gates down here in the south end of the warehouse suddenly unlatch and begin to roll up.
Okay.
I look over.
Yeah.
There are two dudes standing in the doorway. They're both armed. As you can
Art is
see,
so good. They're so cute.
I know.
Yep.
As you can see, one is wearing a mask that says "kill" on it,
Oh, good.
and the other one is wearing this kind of like ironic happy face mask that's all lit up with LEDs. But you also recognize that they're both wearing, leather jackets that you last saw being worn by those members of the Tiger Claws outside Savage Docks.
No.
Tiger
Okay.
claws.
They're dirty ninjas. All right.
So, they're standing in the doorway and they're looking straight at you. And so one of them calls out and says, "Where's that Viking that's always palling around with you?"
Ooh.
Yes. I am
Oh.
concealed.
Yes.
Arr.
How could I lose track of such a big, attractive man? It must just be so dumb.
Yeah. Love it.
Oh, dear. All right.
Doing the push-up shrug.
Uh-huh.
How could this have happened?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So they start moving into the
Uh-oh.
warehouse.
Oh my god. No.
No. And they're like, look, we don't want to hurt anybody. We're just looking for him.
Oh.
Well, I could certainly give him a message if there's something you wanted me to pass along. I could give him a call, see if he wanted to talk to you perhaps a little later, meet up at the coffee shop, do a little brain dance or whatever it is you're into. Like reaching into my bag for my pistol.
Yep.
All right. So as they're still walking forward, like it's not that kind of operation, I'm afraid. This isn't just for a friendly chat.
Oh, okay, cool. So as soon as I hear that, having overheard, they're like, we're just looking for him. And then they're like, oh, well, I'm right here. And then they're like, yeah, we don't want to talk. We're like, oh, message received. And then he can pop around the corner. I'm right here. Blah, blah, blah. So anyway, I started blasting.
Right. All right. Very good. So let's get some initiative rolls then.
All right.
Didn't do good though. We failed that one pretty hard.
Yeah.
It was bad.
Oh, but so did they. Haha.
Haha.
Right, let's see here. Let's get the other guy. And okay.
Oh,
okay.
no, he did better. Didn't crit fail it at least.
Not to meta game here, but Tiger Claw A and Tiger Claw D suggest the existence of Tiger Claws B and C.
Nope, we see two of them. That's it.
That's all there is.
These are all the Tiger Claws in the world.
That's right. All right, and of course it didn't get rid of the last initiative round, which is super fun. Let's see. Dooley's an 8. Skoden's a 9. Okay, cool. Okay, numerical. Nope, other way. There we go. Okay. All right. So yes, the mysteriously named Tiger Claw D. It's D for Daryl. That's all.
Okay, sure. Great.
So let's see here. What does he have on his person here? All right, so yeah, he has a katana, of course, because of course he does, and he is going to continue to advance towards Dooley as he does not suspect the presence of Skoden just yet, and he's just kind of holding the katana out in front of him, vaguely menacingly, and he says, "Well, I guess if the Viking isn't here, we can take you instead and use you as collateral. Come quietly, there won't be any problems."
Not very good at quiet.
And that's go to you.
I'm going to pop around the corner, and I'm actually going to shoot this guy back here because he has kill on his helmet. So I'm like, if you insist, and yeah. Let's take a shot at him with the old assault rifle. And
do you want to do a targeted shot at the head? Do you want to aim for the kill helmet?
Those are really difficult rolls to make, notoriously difficult. But let's open it up with one. Why not?
We might do it for the cool.
Yeah, we might get
style,
lucky
not substance.
right off the bat. Popping around the corner, with if you insist and blap, and then if it works out. Awesome. If not, it's still pretty cool. But
open up full auto at that point.
Well, gonna be a while before I buy auto fire.
We came here for full auto. All right, so so very annoyingly, it's not showing me the grid very well, but we're gonna get an approximate here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're about 10 yards away there, I'd say. So that's going to be a single shot from an assault rifle, difficulty 16.
All right. Let's see what happens. Just click my attack button.
Oh, 20.
Oh, blah 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 blah.
Got
Damn.
20.
Wow.
Okay, and off the top of my head, I think called shot is a -8. Didn't we have this whole debate with Shemp before?
I think so.
He was saying, I think he was saying it was a -6, and I was saying it was a -8. I was
You wanted to ruin our good time, yeah?
Oh yeah.
Go for it. All right.
That's what he does.
Yes.
Keep us honest, GM.
That's right. Okay, so with the called shot penalty, that would be a miss. Sadly.
Boo.
It happens to the best
Yep.
of us.
Boo.
Okay, and what's your rate of fire on that bad boy? Is it more than one?
Oh no. It's just
Okay. All right.
the one.
All right. Well, that brings up Dooley.
Yes, it does. Let's see. Combat. I've got just one gun that does damage, so I will use it. I'm definitely going to go for the one that's closer because I don't want to be murdered by a sword today.
No.
That's
Don't be
kind of
sworded.
my, yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not into it. So let's see here. I'm going to go with the kid. That's only a 12.
A 12, and you are, let's see, 1, 2, you're about 4 yards away. With a pistol, you needed a 13, sadly.
All right.
All right, so gunfire erupts inside the warehouse. All right, so I think these guys are not suicidal. So Tiger Claw A, in spite of his kill helmet, is going to at least attempt to get some cover here, seeing this techno Viking coming out with an assault rifle. He's going to duck behind those stairs there. But let's see. Boop, boop.
Do I ever have a chance to do anything? Like, in a
Oh, yeah, I'm
situation
sorry.
Like this?
Yeah, of course. You act on Skoden's turn. I'm sorry.
Okay. All right.
What's up?
Is there a sprinkler system or some type of other something that would be very loud or bright or wet or annoying to activate in the warehouse?
Absolutely. So this turn you can do a scan roll, which, as you recall, takes up a meat action. So we'll retroactively have you make that scan roll, please.
I fail. No problem, guys. Sorry. I tried.
Scanning.
We all did that this round. So it's okay.
Yeah, this has been an interesting round, just right off the bat. Okay, so he has drawn his very heavy pistol, and he's going to shoot back at Skoden. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 yards with the pistol. He's going to need a 15. Okay, get the right.
That's so cool. I could dodge that. Yeah, I'm gonna dodge it.
What?
I have a ref 8. I can dodge ranged attacks.
You're rude.
I can literally dodge bullets. It's awesome.
All right.
Well, let's find out. All right, so here he
I
goes.
can
with
try to dodge bullets.
You can certainly try.
You can certainly try.
Oh, that's going to be hard to dodge.
That's not helpful.
GL.
That's a 27. That's not helpful in any way.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. Well, go ahead. Give it a shot.
Let's see
You know
here. It's so I do Dex plus evasion plus 1d10.
Yeah. If you just click
so
on the
I do-
little dice icon next to your evasion skill there, it'll do
Gotcha.
everything for
And
you.
I don't have to add a modifier or anything. It'll add all those up.
It does that, yeah. Because you don't have any extra one right now.
Right.
Close, but
I mean,
no
19.
cigar.
Pretty good.
That was
but
respectable. That was respectable, but not in the face of our
I like that
amazing
you still
GM.
make. Well, I like that you still make the attempt to dodge. You know, you do the thing, but it still clips you. You know.
Sure.
Oh yeah.
I think it's
Oh,
more
That
than
doesn't
a
mean that
clip,
you didn't
though.
try to. Well, right, but I like the idea that you still make the dodge
We'll find out in a
attempt,
moment.
even though you still get hit. I think it's cool.
Oh,
I
I'm
think he
serious.
dodged into it.
Yeah. Maybe you like go like, haha, you duck, and it's like it would have missed, but you duck your face right into the path of the bullet. Like maybe that happened. I don't know. I just like the idea that you don't just stand there. You
Right.
you try to dodge it, even though you still get hit.
So,
Let me roll that damage here.
Yeah, I want to know. I would like to know what this
You don't
damage
need
is.
to, though.
I
Roll that
have
beautiful damage
thoughts
footage.
on this. Yes. Ooh.
All right.
Oh, no.
That
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
is not a critical injury because I did not roll 2 6s. I rolled
Okay.
Damage is 15. What does that mean?
All right. So what's Skoden's armor?
I was gonna say we need to figure out armor here, and my armor
I've so rarely been hit.
is, let's see, body 10, head 11.
Body 10. Oh, because you have taken a hit then. Okay.
Yeah, I've
so
taken one hit to my body. I get stabbed.
Mhm.
Never got a chance to repair that. I don't think we talked about.
Wait, what?
No, because we got all set up to repair armor. Wim was gonna do it at the little noodle cafe, and you kidnapped someone. So we
Oh,
never
yeah.
got it
Right.
fixed.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
I
you
knew
just
something
have
like that
yourself to
happened.
blame for that, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's the
Mhm.
essential lesson, unfortunately. Well, I'm part of your body, so we're gonna see what happens here.
Ooh, that's a good point. So, so 10 points subtracted from 15 leaves a 5-point wound to Skoden, and your armor goes down another point. But also, Miracle Worker, you feel the impact of that round. With 4 points or 5 points, we'll say that the armor jack did stop the bullet, but it feels like a sledgehammer just got punched into Skoden's shoulder.
So I feel
and then you feel that, yeah.
rage. I'm completely and utterly enraged. Can that give bonuses to any actions for Skoden?
Sadly, there are no passion mechanics, to power
Well,
up.
then how can I?
For
Can you tell
Edgerunners.
me, as our faithful GM, can you tell me how I would be able to maybe utilize the body, or kind of just a little bit of guidance or help with that?
I mean, you want to control his body?
I don't know about that. Is there a way that I could possibly either like lend some healing to it, or I don't know. Yeah,
No, I got you. So, no way to heal him, sadly. You could take over his body and use your own skills, with his body. So, whatever that's worth, I don't know.
I mean, I don't. It's not as though like he. I don't have anything special that I don't really think that would work at all. Actually,
Okay.
Do they have any cyberware you can jack into?
that's what I'm wondering.
Yeah.
I don't think I can. I don't.
Right.
I haven't
Cyberware
been
is
able to.
shielded. Yeah, cyberware is shielded. So when your turn comes up, you can still try and do your scan, of course, and like you were doing before. So
Yeah. Thank you.
What about those claw game things on the ceiling? I don't know if those are close enough to take over.
drop they should be.
Drop one on a dude or something. I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. You just got to get into the architecture here. So, but first we got Tiger Claw D to deal with. So he is going to continue his run towards Dooley here. He's going to kind of parkour off this thing here, and then
No, wait. If he's not using a ranged weapon, I can evade, though, right?
yes, you can.
I just can't do it against bullets. All right, sweet.
Yeah.
Okay, that helps at least. I have a chance.
All right, so he's coming in with his katana. It wouldn't be a Cyberpunk game without some katana action.
Right.
So we got it. All right, let me get his skill in front of me here.
I'm sure it's
All
plus 500 though, because
Right. Exactly.
It's a katana. Yeah,
Mhm.
right. I mean, who are we kidding? Okay, so let's see. Let me give him a roll and see what happens. A 20. Wait a minute. Why did it say?
Wow.
Sorry, wrong button. Wrong button. Didn't mean to scare everybody.
Yeah.
Okay. Aha!
Oh.
So a 13. A 13.
Wait, so
well.
does he? So he has a katana. Does Skoden? Do you have any like weapon? Like, what's your weapon proficiency with like swords and stuff?
I do have melee weapons.
Because I have that ability to attack things with like a golden katana. So I have like an attack that I don't know if am I doing this wrong? Because anyway,
that's only in virtual space, not in physical space.
But you said that I could apply some of my things in if I had attacks that could help, or am I missing the whole point?
I was saying, like, if you wanted to take over his body, you could use some of your own skills. Like, for instance, if you wanted to shoot with your, whatever handgun skill or whatever.
I see.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Never mind. Yeah. I thought it was more symbolic, I guess.
Yeah. Symbolism? No way. Not in this game.
What's the symbology there?
Need. Okay, so yeah. If Rainey, you want to try and evade that.
That is a 14, which is one higher than the 13
Jesus.
they rolled.
God almighty. All right.
Wow.
All right.
Wait, so you want to roll under their attack to dodge it?
No. It was subtracting 2, so he effectively got a 13.
Right. And so she rolled a 14, so you dodged it then.
She did.
Oh,
Yep.
I did. Just
making sure I'm
barely.
tracking here.
Not
Okay.
dramatically, just barely.
Yeah. Speaking of the Matrix, you're just leaning backwards
Right.
right over your face.
Nice.
All right, so Skoden / Miracle Worker, you're up.
I guess I could do another
Alright.
scan.
Mm-hmm.
I fail.
God almighty! The fuck? Is that like the 5th one?
Yeah. Something like that.
Sheesh. All right, Skoden, what would you like to do?
I need to shrug off my sad face. Okay. Okay, here we
Shake
go.
it off. Shake it off.
Shake it off. Shake it off like The Rock do in Taylor Swift karaoke. Okay. Yeah, I really want to just run up and Superman punch this dude, like, and
mean,
hopefully with an awesome outcome. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Run
Nice.
up, leap up in the air,
Mm-hmm.
and
Flying leap punch.
Yeah, Superman punch. It's a thing in MMA. It's awesome. I
Yeah.
love it.
It is.
So that's I mean literally that move. So we're going to give that a try. So I think that's just a brawling roll.
Mm-hmm.
If
You are
I'm not
correct.
mistaken. So I'm just gonna click that.
Oh my god,
Okay.
another one.
I didn't even say I don't like roll 20. What the hell, roll 20?
Hey, wait a minute.
I'm not buying into it.
Oh man. All right, well, it's still a decent number, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna see if he can
I mean, it's still
avoid it or not.
13.
Yeah.
It was the same as his attack.
What? I got a 1 as well.
All right. Now how does it feel?
Subtract 10.
So that's a 3. That's my final
Yeah.
outcome.
Okay.
All right. Go ahead and roll your
This is
roll
all
your-
of the shadow. This is all the shadow that Dooley left behind with her amazing acrobatic
I know.
audition in front of the
Rainey
building.
called it. Rainey called it.
She did.
So, where is the damage for that though? I feel like that should be on my combat tab. And I
It
rolled a
is.
4.
It's in the lower right of your entry, whatever your entry may be.
Yeah, I think you
don't-
didn't make an entry for your fist.
Yeah, I didn't make
that
an
would
entry
be
for
the problem.
brawling on that. So that's
I
yeah.
see.
Got
Dang
it.
I can look
Got
up
no.
melee damage.
I think it's based on your body, if I remember
Based on
correctly.
your body, yeah, and it's
Something really
3d6
obscene.
for a body
Oh.
of 10.
Yeah,
So I
thank
can
goodness
just roll
I'm not brawling.
3d6. That's what it was.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, shit. 2 sixes. Okay.
Yes.
Hey, it's our first critical entry of the
Hey, we
campaign.
get to see what a
Yay.
crit looks like.
And
We've
it's
never
not,
done that
it's not
before.
a player character.
Yeah.
It's better. All right, I rolled 2d6. Oh.
What?
What did he
Okay.
explode with his fist?
Yes,
What did it
come
go
on.
through?
Yes. Yes.
So this is your classic defensive wound. He throws up his hand to block you, and you literally just punch through his hand on your way to his the rest of him, and yeah, basically you break his hand. So
Does he drop the
Like,
sword?
catches
Yeah.
it and it just keeps coming.
yeah,
Right.
and the fingers are just hanging. They're just hanging limp.
no.
So
Dangly and used pointlessly. Oh, man.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah, no. So he does not drop the sword because he's holding the sword in the other hand. But yeah, he can't use that hand now. So good job, Roy Batty.
Yeah.
All right.
This was
Alright,
the hammer. Your
and-
face was the anvil. Your hand was the iron.
Nice.
All right, Dooley, you are up.
Cool. I don't have any cool combat stuff because I'm mostly just here to talk to people and show my boobs and get good prices on things.
Well, you've done that for sure, so
Yeah.
that's good.
So I mean, I feel like I do my job for the most part. Let's see.
Somehow you keep getting involved in these like really elaborate combats, so.
Right? Okay. No, I can work to my bit. Okay, Santi. Do you think we have a relationship where if we get into combat, I kind of let you handle it, or do you think I get involved because I do have my big gun?
I think you definitely get involved in, especially in terms of your own defense. I handle it as much as possible, but I mean, when we were in the night market, you were definitely taking some pot shots at folks and stuff like that. You could also go the talk your way out of it kind of way.
No,
Like,
I already
you
tried
know.
that. They didn't go for it.
Well,
Because my only
I know,
other
but
thing
that
would be
was-
like to call allies.
Well, okay. I mean, all right. I don't know. Maybe I'm not understanding the game mechanics, but maybe you could try, the peanut gallery approach, because you tried talking them out of their course of action before they got his hand mashed against his face into a pointless, like, finger waggly, like, mush. And you could be like, oh, that doesn't look so good. Like, maybe you should not continue. Like,
Right.
or something. I don't.
I mean, I would puppet his wiggly hand, except he still has a sword in the other one.
Right.
I'm not in a good position to use that against him yet. All right, fine. What does the pistol, like using my gun, look like when they're like right there? Do I have like, is that easier or
yeah,
less
you can-
easy?
No, that you can do that. The range band is 0 to 6 yards, so that would indicate to me. Yeah, you can.
Yeah. Okay. And what's the normal difficulty at that range?
That is 13.
Okay. Yeah, my pistol skill is not good enough to call a shot in like
Oh.
a spot, because that -8, I don't think I'd ever get it back. All right, I'm just going to panic shoot him because he's standing right in front of me.
Right.
Yep, that's fine.
Okay, and
You
he's
have-
not
you have,
being
rate of
grappled or
fire.
anything.
No, you have rate of fire 2 also, right?
No, because I have a very heavy pistol.
Oh, it's a very
so
heavy. Oh, okay. Well, that's fine.
It's just what it is.
Yeah.
For my pea shooter, for my paintball gun, I have 2. But I figured
I see.
I'd leave that for the one with the full face mask, in the hopes that I can get that done. But yeah, 14.
All right.
Okay, that's pretty good. He cannot evade. So yeah. Go ahead and roll damage. Yeah.
What is damage?
Yay.
All right. Oh,
Oh. That's a 9. That's a
Roll the
critical.
lowest damage. I can roll.
1, 2, and 5.
Oh my god.
I don't think there's like a reverse critical injury roll. I don't know.
He just like
gets
is
better.
enhanced somehow. He's just
Yeah.
like feeling better than ever. It just like it actually threw something back into place for him.
Yeah, exactly. Oh,
His
thanks
neck.
a lot.
I just have to
Yeah,
interpretive dance my way out of this situation. It's the only
I
thing I
believe
can
in
roll
you.
well. Yeah.
You can do it.
All right, let me check his armor here because Skoden damaged his armor. Okay, so he only has 3 points of protection. So
I did
that's
damage.
6 points on top of the. Now, oh, by the way, when you do a critical injury, you get to add 5. So Skoden actually did 21 points of damage, -4 for his armor. So. Yeah, he's not doing too
crap.
good. Doing too good. So
Shit, I punched like a heavy pistol.
yeah. So, Dooley, you just panic shoot and you see a little blood cloud right on his pelvis, and he's like, ah.
Well, if he had a cyberware there, it is no more. All right.
Indeed. Yeah, no more Mr. Stud.
No.
Okay, so we're on to Tiger Claw A. So he is going to use this action to reach into his belt and pull a little cylinder and pop the tab on it and lob it in your general direction.
Please be a soda.
You guys look like you could use a drink.
Oh my god.
Oh.
You look thirsty. Okay, so I don't think is there a throwing skill? That's a whole other question. Let's see here.
So,
Is it just like athletics or something?
Oh, probably, yeah.
oh wait, no, that's throwing a person.
Well, what does that say?
Throw a person you are grappling or an object you are holding. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
You are currently the attacker, blah, blah, blah. Okay, it's damaging or throwing your target. If you want to throw an object, you do so by using an action, make a ranged attack using Dex plus Athletics plus 1d10, up to a maximum of 25 meters.
Cool. All right, here goes the athletics throw then.
And you use the grenade launcher DV entry on the range table.
Oh, thank you. How handy. Oh, there it is. Look at that. Okay, he does not hit. So, good job. Oh wait, no, that was Tiger Claw D. Sorry, everybody. I was like, why did he have a -2? Oh, that's because it was Tiger Claw D. But that's fine because they have the same stats. I'm just going to ignore that -2 modifier. So he actually rolled a 16, which is exactly what he needed to hit. Okay, so he does hit. And of course, it is a tear gas grenade. Mm-hmm. So,
All right, Skoden, this is all you. I'm fucked. So
You need to wheel your little wheels right out of the tear gas cloud.
well, what I'll need from both of you, since you both have meat eyes, I believe. I think Wim's the only one with cyber eyes, right?
Yeah.
So you both have meat eyes, so you must make a resist torture / drugs roll, trying to beat a difficulty value of 13.
Because the nasal filter
No.
is so immune to toxic
wow.
gas, but that's just the breathing of it, not the eye part. Okay.
Yeah.
I got a 4.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
That's
I got a
pretty good.
+2 though to my
Okay.
resist torture / drugs. So let's see how that
Drogas.
turns out. Los drogas.
I don't recommend rolling a 1. That's what I did. It didn't
Yeah.
work. So try a different number.
Yeah, maybe
What
a
the
10.
heck is that?
That might be good.
Oh, is
It's
it?
kind
under
of
body
the-
skills. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Boom.
Ah!
Okay, good. Thank you.
He did roll a 10.
That
Then another
is
10.
amazing.
22 + 10. Everybody.
32.
32.
You're just
So
like,
you just
what
saw
did
them
he?
hit me with a canister, and I'm like, and you're like, whoa.
You catch it and then like
Yeah, exactly.
breathe it in, throw it down on the ground.
I've smelled salted herring that smells worse than this.
Yeah, what's that stuff called? Oh man, that fish that clears out like entire rooms.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep. Oh yeah, that they have in Iceland,
Lutefisk or
the
whatever.
Icelandic. Yeah.
Yeah. That
Oh
stuff.
my god. Yeah. That like
Yeah,
super
it's live
fermented fish. Yeah.
Right.
Lutefisk.
Just like grandma used to make. Lutefisk. That's it. Yes.
Yeah.
Lutefisk. Just
Little
like
did they know
grandma
you had
used to
some-
make.
Lutefisk shoved up your nostrils. Okay. So Dooley is south of the border and completely incapacitated.
Cool.
But that was that turn. So now we've got Tiger Claw D. I suppose I should give him a roll as well.
Oh,
See
yeah.
how the tear gas affects him.
That's
Yeah,
right.
he in it.
He in it. Yeah.
Maybe a roll to see if he really wants to be there anymore with his
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think he does. And in fact, no, he absolutely does not. So he's gonna book it out of there. All right. He's running away, crying. As Skoden, is like standing amidst this cloud of
Breathing
paper.
it in. Love it.
All right, but first of all, Miracle Worker, come on. Third time's a charm. You can do this. I believe in you. Get
Yeah.
that scan roll.
Okay. Did it.
Yes, you did it.
That one looks
12.
good. That one looks
All right.
good.
You finally find an access point. You can get into it on the next round.
Oh.
Okay, sorry. All right, Skoden, what are you doing?
So this guy's running away, just trailing snot ropes from his nose, crying and like waggling his poor fingers. Stuff like that. Yeah, no, let's run up and finish the job.
The other
my
one
God.
threw a can at my face.
Yeah, that was bad.
So mean.
Yeah, but this guy's running away.
he's in full like berserker mode now. He's like,
He's
ah.
a coward. Yeah.
Going after this guy.
That's true. He does have a coward
he's
reputation
fleeing
now.
from me in
true,
combat, and so I'm just yeah, I'll run after him and tackle him right in front of his buddy, and as
Make an
a start.
example out of him. Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah, see, like, this guy can be like, see what happens, basically, yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's a good opportunity for kung fu, my personal kung fu move of make an example, and that's just another brawling for that kind of running regular tackle, I guess. I think.
Indeed.
Well,
Indeed it
let's see what
is.
happens there.
Oh my god. Okay.
One.
All right, that is 21.
All right. Well, I'm going to give him an evasion roll. It's going to have an additional -4 to it for the tear gas. And then he's got a -2 from his injuries. So, I'm not expecting very much here, but no. Go ahead and roll. Roll some damage there as you tackle him.
If you
body
wanted
slam
to
him.
leave, that time has passed. Oh, but yeah, tackle
Oh.
only does 11.
Only. This is like full on Brock Sampson mode, just like.
Yeah,
Yeah,
on full Swedish murder machine. So.
that
yeah.
checks out. Yeah, actually.
So what is he doing to him exactly?
Right, as you knock him to the ground.
Because I'm curious, because I have some thoughts.
Ooh, that's right. You're along for the ride, so.
Yeah, so it's just getting into position. I think this first move is he's running away, so I run after him, and then it's kind of your standard football tackle. Just you wrap him up around the waist and take him to the ground, but then you turn that into kind of a Kong leap up onto his back, you know, so you're kind of got full mount on him, you know, but he's face down. What is it? Supine? I don't know. And you know, now you're rearing up and posted up, and that's when you say something like, you know, if you wanted to leave, you should have done so before. Now you're here. Now we're in this box. and so that's pretty much exactly what I think is taking place. If I may be so bold.
You may. Miracle Worker?
Yes, so the sea demands an offering.
The sea. Oh, shit. Okay. All right.
I mean, you did just read the rules for throwing a person, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And since talking is free, you know, following up the if you wanted to leave, you should have done so then, but now you're fucked. You know, like, and but you're going to be coming with me. The ocean demands sacrifice.
All right.
Make it happen.
Sadly, I'm focused on the guy, you know, under me here. I'm not looking at his friend really.
Yeah. All right. Well,
Let's get murdered.
Yep.
Dooley.
Could be.
So Dooley, you're
rolling around on the
incapacitated.
ground.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
My eyes.
Oh god, it's the Cool Ranch flavor. Wait.
Okay.
Awesome.
I don't know if I'm allowed to do anything else other than that. So.
I don't think you are actually. So we'll just move along. Okay. All right. So so Skoden has established you are very focused on your opponent, and so it's child's play for Killhead to walk up next to you, and you hear the cock of the pistol as they put it against your head.
No.
And then from inside the helmet, you know, you hear their voice and they say, "I'd blow your brains out right now, but we're under explicit orders to bring you in alive." And at that point, we're going to say on the same initiative that another silhouette appears in the open doorway to the south. And this is, you know, a third Tiger Claw wearing a long trench coat, like a badass. And she's surveying the scene, you know. Skoden's got a gun to his head. Dooley's writhing around on the floor, screaming about the goggles doing nothing.
Yeah.
And,
Oh
no. And we're gonna go a little out of sequence here because Miracle Worker, you're in on the net architecture. So, what you want to do?
What am I seeing? What do they have? Like,
Yes, good point. So yeah, give me for your first net action. You can do the Pathfinder roll, right?
mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's a 9.
7 plus 9. That's decent. So yeah. It's a very simple architecture. There's only 3 levels. There's obviously ID, you know, files, you know, on hand. And then there's a couple control nodes. So there is the control node you were looking for, which is like the alarm and fire. Mm-hmm. But there's also the control nodes for all the machinery. So that would include the block and tackle. That would include this this baler right here in the middle of the room. You know, all that kind of good stuff.
As we all know, balers are death machines. So
Yes, indeed.
What would you like to do?
So many options. I just want chaos. I want it to be like there's like thunder and lightning happening in this building. So
okay, I like that. Yeah. All right. So you want to take over the fire and security node?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
All right. Let me get you a difficulty value for that real quick, and we'll get you on your way. Okay. So you'll want to beat difficulty 10.
All right. All right. I made it.
Wow.
15.
That's weird. So that was no, it's a critical failure, but you only rolled a 1 for your subtraction die. So it's a 13.
It's a critical success.
It's a
but you only rolled
critical
a 1
success,
for
but
add.
Oh,
Yeah.
the red. Oh, because it always makes ones red. That's right. Sorry, I was misinterpreting the iconography. All right, good job. Well done. Okay, so a 15. You take control.
All right.
Control node. So that means, let's see here. What did it say about control? I think it has to be the next action. Operating each individual thing attached to the node requires a separate net action once you've taken hold of it. Okay, so let's see here. You did your Pathfinder, then you controlled it. So yeah, you have one more action. So yeah, you can trip the sprinklers if you want.
Yeah, that's what I want to do.
Okay, and the alarms and everything. Okay. All right, so you trip all that. Obviously, tripping the alarm immediately puts a call out to the contract security that monitors the place.
And it wouldn't be Tiger Claw people because it's a nomad company.
That's right. Exactly.
So at least it wouldn't be allies for them.
Yeah, but like calling Tiger Claw security. Ah, fuck.
It would just be our luck today.
Yeah.
No, you said it was a nomad family, so it's not that.
You're holding me to it. Okay, so no, yeah, it's putting out the call, and of course, yeah, all this water is now drenching down. So I'm going to say that's going to do a few things. It's going to allow everyone to re-roll initiative first of all, because everyone's like, whoa, what the hell? And for Dooley, I know this isn't like, you need a lot more than just water with tear gas, but it is going to like dampen down the tear gas. So I'm going to say it's going to allow you to at least act. You'll have a penalty.
Okay.
But you're not like
solution to pollution is dilution. It's all right.
There you go.
If it's Geneva Convention compliant, non-lethal control, it has to be water soluble.
Absolutely. Yeah.
If that's still in effect.
Isn't it like milk is the most effective? Like that neutralizes it. I don't know, something like that.
Or
right?
like pepper spray.
I'm thinking of pepper spray.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of pepper spray. Yeah. I'm Gunther von Capsaicin.
Sounds like something you say when you're
character.
karate chopping. Capsaicin.
All right, so let's redo some initiative rolls here, and we'll get this mysterious badass involved. As well. Oh my god!
That's very strange.
Very
Same
strange.
initiative.
That never happens in
No.
Roll20.
Never
Like
ever.
on board shit talking Roll20 now.
It's the best.
Fuck you. All right. So, and then Tiger Claw A is also going with initiative. Okay, so there you go. Oh, why didn't they show up on the thing? That's weird. Tiger Claw B showed up, but with a 13. That's weird. Why is this all jacked? Oh well, doesn't matter.
What do you mean?
They beat you. Well, you see how I rolled a 16 for Tiger Claw B, but it says 13 on the turn order? And then Tiger Claw A didn't show up at all. So, whatever. They're both ahead of you. So, we know that much. Okay. All right. So, let's see here. Tiger Claw A is just yells out to kill Helmet. And says, subdue him. We have to go. And so Tiger Claw B, you know who I'm talking about. Kill Helmet. It's gonna try and knock out Skoden. Okay. Good. Just gonna try and pistol whip you, basically.
All right.
Use your head.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm going to give them the -8 for a called shot. And I'm going to say if they score critical damage, they'll knock you out. Does that sound fair?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so let's give it a shot. Get them open here. All right, and they're brawling.
I get to try to evade this too. Nice.
That's true.
Yeah.
All right,
It's
so
evasion.
here we
Gotcha.
go. All right, they got a 19 with their pistol whip.
-8.
Minus 8, correct. So that's an 11. So you have to beat an 11. There you go.
16.
All right, so you dodge under their attempt. Miracle Worker, anything you want to do on this activation?
I mean, I basically I demand a sacrifice. Still.
Blood.
Yeah.
Blood.
The ocean demands blood.
Okay. All right. Excellent. So, Skoden, you are up.
So I really want to chuck this guy into the ocean, but I might have to chuck Kill Helmet into the ocean instead, because I got to take this dude out before I can focus on him.
Yeah.
So, I think that's what I would probably say to Miracle Worker in my mind this time. Let's see what we can do about that then, and I just have to punch this guy with all my might in the back of his head and see if we can't take him out of the equation.
All right, so you've ducked under his swinging pistol, and now you are coming into an uppercut type thing, and go for it.
Yeah, well, I feel like I said, I was thinking actually the guy, this dude actually more, rather than Kill Helmet, actually, to finish off this guy, because he's more beat up.
Oh, you want to finish him off?
Finish him
Gotcha.
off first, and then I can fully focus on Kill Helmet, if that makes sense. That's what
Gotcha.
of doing. So yeah, right in. He's like laying face down under that, like, take him out! Holy crap, we gotta get out of here! And then
Right.
tries to. Okay, got it. All right, well, let's see what happens. All right,
All right.
21
Ooh.
on that brawl punch.
Okay.
Bam.
All right. I'll give this guy an evasion roll with all of his penalties. Yeah, no, not happening. All right, and I'm just going to tell you right now, he has 2 hit points left, so he's dead.
Okay.
When you roll 3d6 and the guy has 2 hit points left,
Oh my god.
there's nothing you can roll that won't kill him. All right, so he is dead.
All right. And so, yeah, man, now I can turn my attention to Kill Helmet.
Actually, hold on. I have to give him a death save. Let's be right. Let's be proper about this.
Yes.
Yes, he did make his death save, so he's merely comatose.
Nice.
Throw him into the ocean now.
Exactly. All right, Dooley, you are up.
All right. I'm just like looking at Skoden hitting this guy who's trying to run away from him and not the one who's trying to like shoot him and stuff.
He's just like dodging around this guy trying to pistol whip him. It was like, let me kill this guy first. Goddamn you.
Quick question.
Oh, go ahead.
If I could just quickly interject. Did we determine that with brawling it's like similar to melee weapons where it has the same rate of fire of 2, so you get like 2 punches per turn?
Actually, yes, I believe you can punch twice if you wanted to. So you do have a second punch online if you would like.
You have to hit the same target? Because if I do,
No,
I
you do
wanna-
not.
Okay.
You absolutely do not.
Awesome. Nice. Let's try and punch this other dude's knee backwards.
Cool.
See how that works.
Are
That,
you doing
I
an
think,
aimed?
though, would be an aimed shot, though.
Yeah.
That would.
Yeah,
That would.
we're gonna
You're
try
trying to
that.
cripple him.
Mhm.
All right, go for it.
Yeah, and let's see if that works. All right, that's a 10.
It's a
18
10.
minus 8.
Yep.
Or 10.
And he avoids. He avoids.
All right, cool.
All right,
Now he
back to
knows.
Dooley. That's right.
All
Yeah,
right.
he does back off a little bit.
I'm gonna try to shoot the one that is there that is not getting punched.
All right.
Kill helmet. Because that's all I got right now. Okay. 16.
All right. Well, kill helmet is not sufficiently reflexive to dodge, so that's
I know
a
how
hit.
that feels. It's okay. Kill helmet.
Aww.
14.
Okay. All right. So kill helmet takes some damage. He has not been shot yet, so he has his full armor still. Okay. All right, so you hit him.
All right.
All right. I'm going to say that between the alarm going off and kill helmet just getting shot, and also seeing what Skoden just did to his buddy, he is going to run for it. So he's running for it, and so is Trenchcoat, backing out.
Make an example
out
work.
scene. Yeah, it did. So that's that, unless you want to chase after kill helmet.
Well, no one's
No.
stopping you from throwing him in the ocean now.
I need to drag this dude, this
yeah.
comatose guy. You know what I mean? If I can, I don't know if I have a sufficient first aid or something like that, just to check
You want
a
to stabilize
pulse.
him?
No.
Yeah,
I just
okay.
want to check a pulse to see did I just knock
Okay.
him out or is he gone? You know?
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
it's important to me to know if this is a live sacrifice or more of a symbolic one. And so that's
All right,
what I'm
well.
to do. I actually do have a base 10 in first aid, so
Go for
actually-
it. Make it. Yeah. See what you can do.
All right, 11 critical fail -1. So I got a 10.
No.
I'm just trying to find a
And-
pulse, but I don't think that.
Well, let's see here. Let's see what the difficulty is for stabilizing somebody. That's somewhere.
Like I said, I'm just trying to find a pulse, though. So I mean, I don't know if there's a distinction.
Yeah, I'd
check if
say
they're alive or.
so. With a 10, you can determine the faint pulse. But yeah, you would have needed to roll 15 to stabilize him. So
Nice.
since he's not stabilized, he has to continue to make death saves,
Okay.
which he's succeeded at. Poor bastard.
Oh.
He
So-
just
wow.
needs to not succeed so he doesn't drown in the algae bloom. But I guess this
oh
is his
my
fate.
god! Oh my god! Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
So, like the creature from the Black Lagoon carrying your victim forth, draped over your arms. Yeah. Off you go. How about you, Dooley? How are you doing?
Let's see.
The sprinkler water is still,
Yeah.
pouring down like rain. Very,
I
very.
think between the tear gas
dramatic.
and the sprinkler water, and based on my wardrobe and style roll, my makeup just looks fashionably
Sure.
Yeah.
drippy. So I still look fine. Everything's good, and and I know that nomad security forces of some kind are on their way to deal with whatever the hell that was. Although I have an inkling of what that was because I know who they're guarding and what goes on there. So
Yep.
we just got to get this job done, and then we need to plan our counterattack because this is bullshit. We got to move this equipment. 'Cause I need a reflex plus cyber enhancement and therapy to
Yes.
repair my empathy afterwards.
Agree.
Okay. So what are you going to do with your improvement points? Just curious.
I already spent them all.
Oh, no, okay. Gotcha. Oh yeah, that's gonna be straight money. Then that makes sense. Okay, sorry. Yeah, cool. So no, it's good because the sea is en route to the boat. So this is like very efficient. Where I'm just
Yeah, and
dragging
I don't
this
know what
dude.
you're up to anyway because I don't hear any of your sacrificial whatnots. So I'm just like, let's get the equipment out of here, get the job done. Then we're taking them out.
So it looks like I'm just taking him with me then. 'Cause I
Yeah,
do like
I think
at
you're
first-
saving him as far as I know.
Okay, that checks out. Like, because at first I like the idea of just dragging this dude. Like, he's just limp, and I'm dragging him along by like the collar or something like that. But I like David's like more like, you know, I just kind of threw him over his shoulder like a sack of potatoes.
Yeah,
you know. And
well,
I'm just
I saw you
like
checking for
instead.
a pulse and stuff, so I'm like, oh yeah, he's taking a prisoner, so we can get more information. Good job, Skoden.
Yeah.
Smart.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Then
and
you're just like, but.
Miracle Worker knows that too, because she could feel the same, like, you know, faint, you know, pulse and stuff like that I checked for.
Yeah.
You know?
That's right.
So it's like
It
it may be surface
I
thoughts
approve
of
this.
like like surface thoughts of sacrifice and root. Like we're gonna make that happen for you, because you know I don't know. I'm feeling I don't know. Skoden, I think, is feeling very into that. Like there was kind of an affinity before, trying to lean into the therapy, trying to get into stuff like that, but they really bonded over the, like, you know, hijacked your body thing and ripped your soul out of it and stuff like that. And that was the this will not stand moment. So now I'm on board with helping you. And then with this part, it's just more like, oh yes, sacrifice. I mean, I'm all about that. So
Let's do it.
you know, yeah, I'm on my way to the docks. Do over here.
All right, off you go.
So on and so forth. Off I go.
Indeed. All right. Very good. So the sacrifice is delivered to the ocean.
Nice.
You watch as the body tumbles into this like kind of vomit colored scum that's just like floating on top of the water. And, you know, there's like this kind of like sound, you know, as it goes in. And the scum parts, you know, temporarily and then immediately like, you know, seals itself back up.
Oh, nice. Not a splash, but a splorch. Awesome.
So it takes a little bit of time, but you suddenly feel this really overwhelming, like, powerful feeling, like, surging in your body after this is done.
Oh. Okay. Like a powerful feeling, you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
So a
Yeah.
feeling of power, not
Yes.
a powerful feeling of something else.
No, just a feeling of power.
Gotcha.
You now
I
have
feel
+2 in
empowered.
all your dice rolls. Yeah.
Well, I don't know about that, but yeah,
That would be awesome.
that would be. But yeah, just a feeling of power kind of tingles through you.
Feeling well chuffed, basically.
No, it's beyond that.
Ooh,
It's like
beyond
it's
chuffed.
it's
Okay.
beyond chuffed. It's like this really feeling of like, this was mine, and I deserve this, and this is a tribute to me.
Okay. Interesting. Well, you know, I can't hide those feelings from Miracle Worker, from Pepita. So, you know, if I feel like, yeah, cool, I made a sacrifice to myself, and I feel rad about that. You know, like at first, like I said, you know, it was somewhat of an external yet inside my head kind of demand, you know, like a demand sacrifice. So it's like, okay, we can do that. And then afterwards it was like, oh yeah, go me. Okay. All right. Just to make sure I'm tracking like
Yeah,
what you're laying down. Okay.
totally.
Cool,
You got
cool.
it.
All right. Got it. All right. Sweet. Now to pilot a boat with a whole bunch of heavy equipment.
Right. So, I
Oh.
mean, the security shows up, the giraffes show up, and you know, everything is loaded onto the ships. While that's happening, you know, you talk with some of these sea nomads about, you know, getting attacked by the tiger claws. They express considerable surprise at this. This is very far from normal tiger claw territory, so they surmise that this was some kind of hired job. But yeah, there doesn't seem to be any other sign of them anywhere around. So indeed, you load up on this boat, and as the sun is slipping below the horizon, and your nav lights are, blinking on, you begin the slow chonk, chonk, chonk journey out to Morrow Rock.
Hey.
And I guess that's where we'll wrap it up.
Yeah. I wonder if we'll see Armless Guy.
Waiting in line to get on his little shuttle.
Yeah. He's like, oh, no, not that.
No! I gave you what you wanted.
Sees us walking up and shit takes off.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Rude. Tiger Claws. Now I have to go buy a bunch more weapons to destroy you. Gosh.
I would say it has been brought in.
Yeah.
So it is definitely on. Now, I don't want to, I feel like maybe I glossed over the sacrifice a little bit, and I don't want to do that. You know what I mean? If we didn't, pay, I just want to make sure we paid appropriate attention to it, because it was kind of build up and stuff like that. And I didn't want it to be anticlimactic at all. So
I don't think it was. I'm feeling fine.
Good? Okay.
All right, good. Okay. All right.
Let's see. All right. Well, let's move on to improvement points then. All right. So Skoden got some combat in, so I'm going to look at the warrior matrix here first. And let's see. I think you were very effective in your use of combat skills and defeated several opponents in unexpected or unusual ways. It was definitely unexpected, I have to say. So
yeah, it didn't work out exactly like we thought, but it worked out in the end, I guess. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, so that's 50 for you.
All right.
Okay. Now for Des, let's see here. The sacrifice thing. That's kind of the standout to me.
Yeah.
So
unexpected for sure.
Yes.
Also
yes.
super cool.
So that is also 50 points for thee.
50? Okay.
Nice.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you mean I'm painting on the depression?
I'm painting the depression on.
Yeah, that's right.
Yep.
Okay, let's see here. All right, and then I think for Dooley, I mean, your kind of standout moment was securing, the transport and everything with that amazing roll.
I did also do a super sexy dance.
And
That's
the super
true.
sexy dance.
That had no function in the game.
It totally did. Don't say that.
point.
Don't. What? No, don't say that. There's usually always
rolled really
some
well on
reason.
that, too.
Yeah.
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 I'm just saying, I don't know if either of them is better than the other on the Matrix, but I'm just reminding you.
Yes. Thank you. So yeah, I'd say between those two, yeah, that's 50 as well for you.
Cool.
All right. And so that's that. You're heading out to the rock, which will be interesting when we have Shimp back next week, because we'll have a split group.
Oh,
I was hoping
you'll
we'd
figure
be
it out.
back from the rock by the end of the session, but my optimism is always far exceeds my capacity. So.
Well, does he know? Does he know where we were going? He knew where we were going, or no?
I mean, you can call him, you can tell him, So
I think it's established, especially with how he was sending us messages during the procedure last time, that we keep in contact when things are happening.
Yeah, for sure. All right, so very good, though. Very good. So that is that for this session, though, and we will meet back next week for more.
All right.
Awesome.
All right.
Well, okay.